The following is a production of MSGPR, the source for all your Lufkin Panther media.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to John Outlaw Memorial Field at Abe Martin Stadium in Lufkin, Texas. Tonight, your Consolidated Communications Game of the Week has the Lufkin Panthers playing host to the all-too-familiar Longview Lobos. Every time these two teams get together, it's not a district game, but it has a lot more meaning as, what would you say, David?
Oh, it's like the Texas A&M game. It's just nothing but fierce rivalry.
That's it. It's going to be a great game tonight. Calling your action, Kerry Deal, David McKelvin, myself, Ricky Gay, and Mike Hartman on stats. You stay with us. When we come back, we'll have the full rundown of both Lufkin and Longview. You're watching Lufkin Panther TV.
Consolidated Communications offers a unique business bundle, combining a variety of services essential to your business. High-speed internet with a free wireless router, phone service with unlimited long-distance, upgraded calling features, and a dedicated fax line, free premium tech support, and free online advertising in the phone book. And it gets better. You can even add TV service to your bundle. How handy is that? Get more than you pay for with a business bundle from Consolidated Communications.
Welcome to Whataburger. May I take your order, please?
I got the patty melt shredded.
Honey barbecue chicken strip sandwich.
The A1 thick and hearty burger.
Chop House cheddar burger.
Your all-time favorites are back.
Seal. The all-time favorites. We brought them back for you. Coming through.
All four at once is even better.
You won't be able to decide which one you want first.
They're back.
I may just have to rotate.
The patty melt. Honey barbecue chicken strip sandwich. The A1 thick and hearty. Chop House cheddar burger.
What's your all-time favorite?
DeMarcus Latham, I believe is.
I believe it is too. From what I've read.
5'9", 175, 4'6" speed. For a linebacker. There was another one. Oh, Torrey White. They've got him listed as 5'9", 175 pounds, 4'4" flat. I mean, nothing different than what we've always seen from Lufkin, Longview. Coach Outlaw always said they're like us.
They are.
These two teams mirror each other in talent, year in, year out, their style of football, and it's Lufkin, Longview.
And I think the keys for Lufkin go back to week one against John Tyler when you played against so many athletes. Just like that this week, and those athletes, if you let them get in the open and don't tackle, they're gone to the house.
One thing that I did not realize, but the Longview paper, I pulled this out and they did an interview with Coach King and Coach Quick, but Coach King said Abe Martin is a tough place to play. We've had opportunities there time and time again. For whatever reason, we haven't gotten it done. Todd Quick is a great guy, great friend. We're very, very respectful to one another. Said their skill jumps out this year. Jabryce Taylor, he's on their radar, no doubt. Fastest player we've seen so far. Their quarterback. He says our quarterback is severely underrated. We would agree with him.
I would agree with him.
Exactly.
I definitely would agree with him.
Gandy has, there I go again.
Tyler.
He's stepped up this year, and he's leading this team. I
agree, and the thing about Tyler, I also heard last week before the football game, he has committed to Texas A&M as a baseball player, as Mom said. I think we got the national anthem coming right here.
We'll pause just a minute. I believe this is the Garrett primary.
I believe it is. Maybe pre-K.
Pre-K.
Or K.
Primary kindergarten students in the
I know. My wife is calling me today. She said, I'm fixing to give the tickets away. I said, you what? She said, I'm going to give 2 tickets away to it was a couple whose youngsters do it.
Okay. They're normally what they do is they.
Hello, David.
Hey, what's up, guys? We have the Dunbar pre-K up here, and I'm going to get close as I can to pick up some of their vocals. And also, they already pre-recorded it, so they'll be singing with themselves on the CD. So we should be able to hear them. They do a fantastic job.
But back to what we were talking about, Rick. This week, Coach King was asked on, I believe it was Gary Ivins on his radio show, that there was a quote that when you got to Lufkin, you knew you were 14 points behind. And did he actually say that? And did he believe it? And he said, absolutely, I believe it.
Well, I didn't realize it, but Lufkin is running a 9-game home winning streak against Longview right now.
I didn't realize that either.
I didn't either. You know, I knew for a while it was like the 11 game, the 12 game, and you know we beat them. What was it? 3 times in a row in one year in the big playoff run that we played at Homer Bryce.
Yeah.
And you couldn't, you know, still to this day. We're going to maintain that's the largest crowd ever in that stadium.
Well, it is. As a matter of fact, they SFA uses that picture of the game at Longview and Lufkin because, you know, SFA is purple. And so with the purple all on one side in Longview, I mean, literally they were 4 and 5 deep on the track. The stands were full, the largest crowd ever at SFA.
No, you'll notice the importance that Coach Quick puts on this game. He sends his 3 seniors out there as his captains tonight. Kendrick Mapp, Tyler Stubblefield, and Jabris Taylor.
Well, Kerry, while David's out there covering the coin toss, it's good to be back. No, Gary.
It's good to have you back.
It's y'all said y'all were complaining something about it was wet last week. It didn't rain a drop where I was.
Well, I'm glad you had a dry time, and getting to and from the ceremony was safe for y'all, and I know you're proud of your daughter.
Absolutely.
And but it's good to have you back.
I was able to catch the radio of the game, and it's always fun to listen to the Big Nasty get animated on a Lufkin Panther game. Even though it was a Lufkin Nacogdoches, he was still as animated as all, you know.
I don't know.
It was fun to listen to him.
Gary and I started talking. Go ahead, David.
Okay, Lufkin had won the toss, and they elected to defer to the second half, and Longview will receive on the north side of the field. And here it is, showcase game of the week here in the state of Texas.
There we go.
Guys, I'm telling you, football season begins tonight.
Well, folks,
we warmed up and we got all that out of the way, but from here on out, every game means a bunch.
Well, folks, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to have the kickoff of what probably the game of the season so far for sure. Y'all stay with us. You're watching Lufkin Panther TV.
At Woodland Heights Medical Center, we understand that life is too short to spend hours in an ER waiting room, and we know that in an emergency, minutes really do matter. And so, our emergency team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a clinical professional in 30 minutes or less. 30 minutes or less. Because at Woodland Heights, we think you should spend less time waiting and more time getting better. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, only at Woodland Heights Medical Center.
Connecting your business to the consumer, where should you start? At MSGPR, we specialize in providing you with innovative communication tools that make your name first on people's minds. From websites to print media, advertising, and so much more, our team of experts have you covered. So let us cater to you while you cater to your clients. Visit us online at msgpr.com or call 877-537-8780. MSGPR, we're ready to work for you.
Welcome back, Panther fans. Abe Martin Stadium Consolidated Game of the Week. Lufkin Panthers, Longview Lobos getting set to kick off. Lufkin has the honors of kicking off.
I tell you what.
To no other than the man we were talking about, Torrey White.
You know, Rick, the house is rocking and rolling for the first time this year.
Look at Lufkin Panther fans on their feet.
If you can't get a little goosed up for this game, you can't get goosed up.
I mean, I tell you, I feel it down here.
If this is your first Lufkin Panther football game, not sure what. Oh, he fair caught.
Yeah, he
the
fell.
ball.
Yeah,
okay,
fair catch.
Longview will take over on about the 29-yard line.
I think they thought they might catch him a little bit weaker. They didn't want to go down deep to Torrey White. That's a little bit of a scary proposition.
Exactly. Starting defense for the Lufkin Panthers. DeAndre Hopper, Michael Farley, Jamarian Houston, Jamal Davis, D'Angelo Hightower, DJ Alexander, Dylan Kelly,
There
Kevin
we go.
Moore.
First play of the game.
That's the part about not tackling that makes Longview so dangerous.
Torrey White. Touchdown, Longview.
That was nothing more than a quick trap on the right-hand side. He literally went untouched.
71 yards. I can figure that out. That ain't long division, is it?
That's not long division. Tell you what, he has got some special speed. That 4.4, I believe it.
Well, while I was calling out our starting defense and they were running loose up and down the field, I think I got Kevin Moore and Devontae Botley, DJ Williams, and DeMontre Lewis. Extra point
by Andres Perez was up and good. We're at 7-0, 12 seconds into the football game.
Woo!
Well, if they said that they're already 14 down before they start the play, now it's 14-7.
Yeah, they just cut it in half.
Yeah, just unreal, guys. They knew something. They call that. I mean, he literally went untouched.
Oh, you know, I mean, it's going to be like that all night, and it's going to be a chess match of how do you know, a chess match of adjustments. Really, is a good way to put it.
It is.
Well, given that Longview's given up as many points as they have, particularly to Capel, a good offense, this might be kind of a little different Lufkin Longview game in that it might be more of a shootout than it is that 17-14, you know, 21-17 game that we've seen for so many years.
When the left-hand side of the scoreboard gets a little heavier, we'll start talking shootout.
Well, remember the shootout we did that one time went to 3 overtimes.
Oh, man.
That's right.
Back in Longview.
That's right.
So
90% humidity that night, about 80-something degrees.
And it was crowded in those stands, I bet you.
Yes, it was. Longview set to kick off back deep for the Lufkin Panthers.
Kiki Kuti
Jabraz
Taylor.
And Kiki Kuti.
Let's see if Longview wants to kick deep to them.
he's supposed to be a real good kicker.
And they kick away. Ball coming to the near side. Jabraz Taylor looking for the sidelines. Got some running room. Got the ball back up to about the 30-yard line, just shy of the 30-yard line, just about the same place that Longview started on the opposite end, Kerry.
Well, you know, Jabraz saw there was a hole in the middle, but he kicked it onto the outside, and he beats the one guy on the corner. He's gone. I mean, there's just so much speed on the field between these two teams. Stubblefield brings him out with 4 wides, and Kendrick Mapp in the backfield.
Looks like moving up front, pitch out.
Here we go.
Jamal Jeffrey running loose down the middle of the field.
Ricky, the left side of that scoreboard almost got a little heavier.
I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. I was just sitting, my mouth was open.
I didn't catch the number of the player that ran him down from behind.
He's got some speed.
He's got some speed. Because Jamal's got some speed.
Yes, he does. And Jamal was shifting gears too.
That was Travian Howard, number 22.
Quick pass to Jabraz Taylor.
Play was killed.
The field was the play was blown dead.
Yeah.
Timeout by Longview.
Boy,
now there's a flag on the field.
I think it was motion on Lufkin. The guard hadn't quite got set when Tyler gave the snap count or the snap signal.
So are we taking the timeout or are we taking the flag? We're taking the timeout.
Yeah, they're going to overrule it. They're going to overrule it.
Okay. Great job. Well, with a timeout on the field, we're going to take a timeout as well, folks. Our score, 7-0 by Longview. Only 11-17 left on the first quarter clock, and Lufkin's threatening. Back to our replay.
That's number 3, Jacoby Redden, that ran him down from behind, senior defensive back.
Who was it?
Jacoby
number
Redden.
3?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we're going to take a quick break. Y'all stay with us. You're watching Lufkin Panther TV.
When your project needs heavy-duty equipment, there's only one name you need to know: Texas Timberjack. From forestry equipment, mulching, right-of-way clearing, and now construction equipment, we have the machine that'll get the job done right. With stores in Lufkin, Cleveland, and Jasper, we proudly serve all of East Texas. Remember, for professional service and equipment, there's only one name you need to know: Texas Timberjack.
Consolidated Communications offers movies on demand. Access up to 3,000 hours of rental movies per month, all at your fingertips. Big titles, big stars, low prices. And some new releases can be rented from Consolidated Movies on Demand before they're available from other rental sources. How handy is that? If you like watching movies, bring Hollywood into your home with Movies on Demand, part of your subscription to TV service from Consolidated Communications.
Welcome back. Consolidated Communications Game of the Week has the Lufkin Panthers first down on the 6-yard line, threatening early first quarter, trying to bring this score back up even. Handoff, Kiki Kuti, right side, touchdown, Lufkin Panthers.
48 seconds and it's 7-6, pending the extra point from Luis Garcia.
We can't keep this pace up.
David, you may.
No, I'm saying we can't keep this pace up. They can, but I know we can't.
We can. David's going to have to walk back and forth a lot.
I got you covered, guys. I got you covered.
Luis Garcia on for the extra point. And the kick is up. And it's money with our new score. The Lufkin Panthers 7, Longview Lobos 7. 11-12 left in the first quarter.
I mean, what a way to showcase the game of the week from Fox. The opening play from Longview, one play. But Lufkin, we come right back. I'm sorry, we had to do it in 2 plays.
Mike Hartman's over here working on our stats. Claire, that usually works with him, is sick and ill, under the weather tonight, and give a little shout out to her and tell her we're gonna need her back, because I don't know if Mike functions without her like that.
From what she told me last week, the way Mike functions is she's here.
Right, you're right.
You know, this reminds me of a line from an old dumb movie called, I think it was Smokey and the Bandit, where Jerry Reed tells his dog, "Hang on to your hat, Fred, look out."
Yeah, exactly.
Lufkin Panther TV is brought to you in part by Consolidated Communications, Holiday Travel Agency, and by Whataburger.
At Woodland Heights Medical Center, we understand that life is too short to spend hours in an ER waiting room, and we know that in an emergency, minutes really do matter. And so, our emergency team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a clinical professional in 30 minutes or less. 30 minutes or less. Because at Woodland Heights, we think you should spend less time waiting and more time getting better. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, only at Woodland Heights Medical Center.
Want to be a hero, at least in your own home? Start planning your next vacation and give your family some of the greatest moments of your lives. A vacation that is judged not by what it costs you, but by what it gives you. At Holiday Travel, helping you plan the perfect getaway is exactly what we do, and providing the most value is what we do best. Book your fun jet vacation at Holiday Travel in Lufkin and do something you'll never forget.
Well, I said, Kerry, before the game, I mentioned that I said we should have these games on Friday on Monday when we're not tired, but I don't feel tired now.
No, this game would be worth paying to get in.
And it looks like just about everybody did. Biggest crowd by far that we've had in Abe Martin Stadium in
a year or two.
Yeah, a year or two, no doubt. Luis Garcia's kick back down on the LP for the touchback. Longview will start out 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line.
Real quick before we go to break, Rick, our scoring drive was 2 plays, 70 yards, took up 36 seconds. 6-yard run by Kiki Kuti. The PAT was good, tying the game at 7. Wow, let's see if we can tackle a little better this time. The linebackers got caught inside and couldn't get out, and that's what let that trap work.
Is Stephen Dunn our quarterback?
I believe it is, number 12.
He keeps the ball that time, comes up the middle, gain of about a couple of yards, bring up 2nd and 8. Looks like he might not have been ready for the snap. It was a little bit off center, hit him on the shoulder pad. He was lucky to find the handle on it.
But much like we've got Trey Cumbie sitting in the wings waiting, I'm sure that Stephen Dunn has been waiting for this opportunity for a year or two.
Well, in a single minute, it fell on his shoulders.
You're one play from being a starter.
Dunn rolling left, looking out in the flat, throws. Ball was thrown high, but the receiver had his hands on it, trying to seize it.
Yeah, that was Dorian Leonard, and I think he tried to catch it. He tried to look downfield for that cornerback coming up to get him before he had the ball. David, is it wild down there?
It is very wild. Both bands are playing. And I tell you, on that first play, Ricky, it was a design quarterback draw. On that, yeah, the center was a little bit off the pace, offline, but it was definitely a design play. And DeMontre Lewis and also Williams DJ was always there to wrap him up.
We've got to contain on the ends and turn the ball back inside. That was coming back.
Antonia Sanders.
Brought down by Jamari and Houston, but I think we're going to have a holding call back inside.
We are. Actually, it was holding on the play before one of the offensive linemen. We had a blitz going to the outside. Linebacker came by, and offensive lineman reached out there and grabbed his arm, grabbed him. Official didn't quite see it, wasn't sure what he saw. Apparently it happened again. They flagged him that time.
Well, they're sure sealing. They're getting everything going one way and then sealing off the cutback. What does Washington call it? Counter tray?
Counter tray.
Get everybody flowing one way and cut it back against the grain.
Well, that's what you do when you have a lot of speed on the defensive side. You get them going one way, and then you go against it. Use that speed,
There's a defensive end, though, with an assignment, or a linebacker with an assignment on that backside, and he's got to make the stop on that play. He can't give up and run down the line of scrimmage with the back.
Longview being backed up 10 yards, bring up 3rd and 20.
Maybe we'll get them into a throwing situation. Although with the speed they've got, that may not be a good thing.
I'm a little confused here, David.
What's that?
They marked off
10 yards for the spot of the foul.
It was
it might have been holding. It might have been a rack back, blocking below the waist. That's 15 yards.
Okay, that's 15 yards. They marked off at least 15.
That's what it was. I didn't see the official signal.
Handoff up the middle. Containment.
Oh,
the ground.
Here we go.
Up. Hadn't seen the signal.
I believe they're going to call him down at the 12.
That is a bunt. Holy moly.
I want to see a replay.
They're calling the back down. They're calling the back down.
Yeah. Here's our replay presented by Whataburger. Spinning around, ball's out right there before he ever got down. Okay, now they got it right.
Holy cow!
They're calling the ball recovered at that point. No.
No,
4th down.
Ooh, I think an official got a little happy with the whistle. Got there a little early.
Well. That's one. Longview into punt. Big high spiraling punt. Jabrise Taylor back. Fields the punt. Running to the left. Trying. Oh,
that's got to be 15 more.
That's what you get.
Number 42, Torian Shepard, just couldn't hold up and came in and actually hit him while he was on the ground. That should be a personal foul, I think, David.
Yeah, it's a late hit. It should be a late hit. Unless for some reason he was blocked from behind and forced him down in there. So it's personal foul, late hit.
He's getting personal foul.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Well, Lufkin will start out with good field position. 9:47 in the first quarter.
Clock doesn't seem to be rolling very fast. There's a lot going on tonight, guys.
Ball marked just shy of the 30-yard line.
Coach Quick came up and talked to the official very politely. Both of them kind of talked quietly. They both shook their head, and he walked away. So,
well, you got to let them know you're there, David.
Yeah, he do. He did the right thing.
Tyler looking back deep, throwing across the middle. Ball caught by
Bryce Taylor.
Bryce Taylor, what a catch.
What a pass.
Yeah, it was.
What a pass. He dumped it just over the linebacker, and where only Bryce was going to get it, or it was going to be incomplete. Good job, Tyler.
Yeah, it was.
You know, we've done all this, and we haven't seen Kendrick carry the ball yet.
No.
They're going to key on him.
1st and 10 on the 11-yard line. Longview showing blitz. They're bringing it. Tyler to pass. Heavy coverage.
Taylor wants a pass interference penalty, but it looked like good coverage.
Got Jacobian Handy listed as a running back, but he's...
Watch the replay.
Oh, wow.
What a catch.
What y'all can see up there was the touch that Stubblefield threw on it. It was not one of those strong darts that he throws. It was actually a nice lob pass.
2nd down. Kendrick Mapp running his way up through the middle down to looks like maybe about the 5-yard line, which will be 3rd.
Looks like we have 3rd and 5.
And 4. No, because we can actually get a 1st down, Kerry.
Well, why is the umpire? Oh, there's a flag play. The umpire dropped the flag. Not sure. Normally, the spot where there's holding. Normally.
Seems to be some discussion.
Yeah, it is.
Personal foul, Longview.
Personal foul, Longview. I don't know what it was.
I didn't see it.
It's a 1st down is what it is, David.
I don't know if we got a replay on that. We might see it in the periphery, but apparently something happened away from the ball.
I don't know, but also he's taking the player out. He's taking the player out.
Number 42, Torian
Shepard,
linebacker. Is that an ejection?
I don't know.
Yeah, apparently, because he's the umpire said gave him a thumb, gave him out. He's out.
Here comes the big fellas to block for Mapp.
This your buffet set?
Yeah, it's a buffet.
Well, we got Demontre Lewis in there and also DJ Alexander on the right, actually kind of like a fullback position.
Stubblefield keeps it.
Fumble!
On the ground.
We lost it.
Covered by Longview at the 1. Stubblefield still on the turf.
He got nailed. That ball shot out there like a rocket.
He's up, walking off.
I'm not sure you call it the 1-yard line, guys.
Just outside, yeah. Just outside the goal line.
Longview saving.
Boy, that was
what we were thinking
missed.
What we were thinking a would-be touchdown turned into a turnover. Ball spotted on the half-yard line.
All right, now we got another personal foul.
I think this is only going to be on the bench on the coach.
It is.
Lufkin, Longview. That's what causes this.
Well, they were asking Coach King to leave to get back on the sidelines, and when he refused, they threw the flag. It's unusual to see that.
Sideline warning. Sideline warning.
Mr. Barnes go over and talk with him.
I'm sure what they're talking about is probably the ejection of the player. He probably wants some clarification.
Well,
you know it's not against the fumble. It's got to be about the ejection, the penalty ahead of time. Before that.
Lufkin Panther TV is brought to you in part by Polk Oil Company, Angelina College, and by Angelina Arts Alliance.
Got a crowd to feed? Try Chick-fil-A Catering.
Consolidated Communications offers a unique business bundle, combining a variety of services essential to your business. High-speed internet with a free wireless router, phone service with unlimited long-distance, upgraded calling features, and a dedicated fax line, free premium tech support, and free online advertising in the phone book. And it gets better. You can even add TV service to your bundle. How handy is that? Get more than you pay for with a business bundle from Consolidated Communications.
Get ready for a warm night of laughter and fun with comedian Paul Reiser. You loved him on the TV sitcom Mad About You. Now see him live at the Temple Theater in Lufkin on Friday, October 5th.
To get him to take a hug from his grandmother, he needs like $5. To get kissed as well, another $2.50.
See Paul and special guest Pat Hazel as they reflect on life, love, and familyhood. Tickets on sale at the Temple Theater box office or online at angelinaarts.org.
Welcome back, Consolidated Communications Game of the Week. Longview on the half-yard line. Ball on the ground again.
We got it back.
Lufkin has got it back.
We got it. Number 14, D'Angelo Hightower up on top of the ball as it popped out of the pile.
He was pushing for that extra yard, and that's when he lost the ball.
So I wish I knew who reached in. And can y'all look at it and see what hand got in there and stripped it?
No.
It was a scrum where he was just trying to fight for that extra half yard. And Rick was right, and wouldn't go down. It's in those piles, everybody's stripping football, and it popped out.
Lufkin's offense back on the field. Let's see if we can get it punched in this time.
You couldn't tell from the replay, David, what it was, but it popped out, and D'Angelo got right on top of it.
Well, I'm in the end zone, boys.
Looks like James Moreland might have been the closest one to it. Handoff, Kendrick Mapp going right side, met with a wall of Longview Lobos. Looks like he may have lost a yard on the play.
I think you were right earlier to my comment that he hadn't touched the football. I mean, there's definitely keying on him, and it's somebody else is going to beat him, not him. But we've seen Kendrick run into a pile and run out of the pile with everybody else wait, behind him. You got to still give him the ball and make him respect him.
4 wide outs for Lufkin. Stubblefield looking deep in the end zone, has Jabryce Taylor.
Yep.
Right corner, touchdown, Lufkin Panthers. That looks like some old Lufkin Panther football there, doesn't it?
It does. We've had a little bit of everything. We've had good kick returns. We've had turnovers. We've had long runs. We've had good passes. It does sound like a Lufkin Longview game.
Luis Garcia on for the extra point. Kick is up. It's good with our new score. Your Lufkin Panthers 14, Longview Lobos 7. 8:18 left in the first quarter. We're going to take a quick break. Y'all stay with us. You're watching Lufkin Panthers TV.
A new creative spirit is afoot in East Texas. All right, stand by. Action. Take courses in graphic arts, digital photography and video production, sound recording technology, music, acting and stagecraft, drawing and design, speech communications and news gathering and writing. Media studies at Angelina College prepare you to play a role in the emerging media industry. For information about programs in the Division of Fine Arts, call 936-633-5233.
Consolidated Communications offers a unique business bundle, combining a variety of services essential to your business. High-speed internet with a free wireless router, phone service with unlimited long-distance, upgraded calling features, and a dedicated fax line, free premium tech support, and free online advertising in the phone book. And it gets better. You can even add TV service to your bundle. How handy is that? Get more than you pay for with a business bundle from Consolidated Communications.
Welcome back, Panther fans. Consolidated Communications game of the week, and what a game of the week it started out to be, Kerry.
Well, you know, in keeping with the short drives of the night, Lufkin goes 6 yards on 2 plays in 39 seconds with the pass to Jabris Taylor from Tyler Stubblefield. The point was good, and we've got a 14-7 game, and my shootout statement is looking better and better.
He has a hole.
Torrey White brings the ball out one yard deep in the end zone, out to about the 25-yard line, where the Longview Lobos will take over the 1st and 10, and we have another flag down on the field.
It's going to be a personal foul on somebody.
But Jamorian Houston, for us, was in there. I think it's a Longview Lobo player. Against Lufkin.
Against Lufkin. Personal foul, offset and penalties.
Guys,
it's like we were talking about. It's not a district game.
No.
It doesn't mean anything as far as our standings go.
No.
But
it means something to these two towns.
It means something. It means a lot.
You can look, that's by far and away the largest visitors crowd we've had here in 2 or 3 years.
Oh, probably since we moved districts.
And it's fun. We got a new quarterback in. Number 17, Jadarius Carroll.
I think he's the sophomore that had a big game against
who do you have?
The Arkansas team.
Jadarius Carroll, number 17.
I got Desmond Chumley.
Oh, I got it on the wrong side. My bad.
Okay,
I got Desmond Chumley too.
Isn't that funny? We got a guy like that too.
Yes, we do.
He's on everybody's radar, our number 12.
A lot of room to run.
Looking, has the man down to about the 40-yard line. Number 9, Antonia Sanders with the reception.
Tackled by DJ Alexander, getting out on the I believe he was a running back that came across in motion.
Yes.
Hey, first down for Longview. Go ahead, David.
Hey, Ricky and Kerry, if you could, they're going to come back to that lineup and that formation and those plays again, because the wideout on your side went down and did a button hook and was open, and then the inside slot man did a post pattern. He was getting open, and then the running back came underneath. They'll come back to that play.
Again, Antonia Sanderson.
Well, we got close to getting him at the point of the attack in the backfield. Laurel Weathered hit him 2 yards deep, but couldn't hang on to him to bring him down. Antonius is
he's the workhorse tonight.
He's kind of tough to bring down.
Yeah.
He runs hard. Typical of a Longview running back.
2nd and 4 for the Lobos coming up. Looking
there he is.
Throwing deep. He's got his man open downfield, overthrew him. Had number 5, Justin Spady. He had his man beat.
Had a step on D'Angelo Hightower, and fortunately the quarterback just led him a step too far.
Well, Kerry, y'all remember that Longview is always noted and always been known for their quick traps
right
the middle, and also when you least expect it, they're throwing to the tight end, doing a streak right down the middle. So, and this tight end, number 81, who's being recruited, he's like 6'6" or 6'8". He towers over everybody.
They've had a lot of good tight ends that have gone on to play D1 college football.
6'6", 215, runs a 4.6.
Wow.
Handoff up the middle. Whoa!
DJ Williams got a big paw on him.
Stopped him short of 1st down. Brings up 4th down and a decision time for Coach John King.
Well, he's bringing on the kicking team, it looks like, but you got to beware, only needing 3 yards. Got to stay on side and work on your technique and stay in your area of responsibility because they may fake it.
Jabryce Taylor back deep.
Yeah, Jabryce is very key here. He has to know where he is at all times with his punt to let it go or to bring it out or fair catch it.
We still have 10 guys within 7 yards of the ball.
Well, he's got his feet on the 10-yard line. If it goes over his head,
fair caught the ball. Smart move.
Good job at the 21.
Where our Lufkin Panthers will take over 1st and 10. We're going to take a quick break. Y'all stay with us. You're watching Lufkin Panther TV.
Connecting your business to the consumer, where should you start? At MSGPR, we specialize in providing you with innovative communication tools that make your name first on people's minds. From websites to print media, advertising, and so much more, our team of experts have you covered. So let us cater to you while you cater to your clients. Visit us online at msgpr.com or call 877-537-8780. MSGPR, we're ready to work for you.
Each day, more senior citizens find it difficult to care for themselves. The Lufkin Adult Day Center offers a safe and loving environment where peace of mind is provided to families who must leave their loved ones in someone else's care during the day. The Adult Care Center provides a full day of activities, along with monitoring and oversight from a professionally trained staff. Find out more by calling 936-634-1234 or on the web at lufkinadultdaycenter.com. The Adult Day Center from the Salvation Army, doing the most good.
At Woodland Heights Medical Center, we understand that life is too short to spend hours in an ER waiting room. And we know that in an emergency, minutes really do matter. And so, our emergency team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a clinical professional in 30 minutes or less. 30 minutes or less. Because at Woodland Heights, we think you should spend less time waiting and more time getting better. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, only at Woodland Heights Medical Center.
Welcome back, Panther fans. Consolidated Communications Game of the Week. Lufkin Panthers taking over 1st and 10 after a Longview 4 and out. Quick pass out to the sideline.
Number 80, Kyler Henson. I'm sorry. I didn't mean Rick.
You and I was hunting, I guarantee you.
You should have been here last week, Rick. Hunting was a challenge, was it not, David?
It nothing but the little drizzle.
No, I was talking about the Nacogdoches alphabetized roster.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Now you see why I type these things out every week. Yeah, see, y'all appreciate me now more than
we flat didn't know how spoiled we were.
Stubblefield keeper up the middle, gained 2 or 3 yards, close to a 1st down.
Should bring up a 3rd and manageable, 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2. And I know Longview defensively wants to take Map away, but given that, it's going to open up the doors for somebody else.
What are they doing? They're going to measure? Yeah, they're going to measure. You know,
well, Coach, go ahead, David.
I was going to say, guys, I want your opinion on this. If you were Longview right now, defensive coach, what would you do? Try to defend against our pass, which is pretty awesome, or do you try to shut down our running game Map and then make us pass? You
got to have a balanced defense, David, because Coach Quick is going to throw, and Scott Green are going to throw a balanced attack offense at you. You can't key on one thing with these Lufkin Panthers. The minute you do, they're going to hurt you somewhere else. And once we've got Kendrick Mapp in the backfield, that just opened up so many avenues. And once we get Terry Mark back, that's going to be just that much more of a weapon that these Lufkin Panthers are going to have in their wideouts.
And he said 3 weeks. He'll be back in 3 weeks.
3 more weeks?
We've got this week, we've got A&M Consolidated next week. Then I believe we have an off week.
Good job by Tyler Stubblefield of sticking it in there and hanging on the football and getting the 1st down.
And then we're playing another team in green, I think.
That's right. 3 weeks from today will be the Woodlands.
Yep.
We got that open date before, but we've got a tough road trip next week to A&M.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do. I went by the stadium, beautiful stadium, beautiful grass. It's the turf is like we see down in Wood Forest. Not big on bleachers. almost intercepted. Ball is incomplete. Stubblefield got away with one right there.
Threw into triple coverage. That's not a way to be successful as a quarterback. There was something he read that wasn't there.
Yeah.
David, I noticed his legs wrapped. Have you heard anything with regard? Is he got some injury?
Well, he had bruised real bad the other night against Nacogdoches. He had bruised like on the second or third play of the game. He's fine now.
Rolling left. Had Jamal Jeffrey wide open, and I think Jamal was maybe seeing how far he was fixing to run with this ball before he looked it in.
Was it a little behind him, David?
It was a little behind him. Jamal had to come back behind him. What happened was he let the ball come to him, and they hit a short pad, bounced off. You've got to reach for the ball first. If that ball hits you anywhere, it's hard to react fast enough to hold that ball onto you. So it came and hit his left shoulder pad and bounced off.
Nice pass, though, by Stubblefield. On the move.
Stubblefield looking back, pressure setting up the screen. Kendrick Mapp, left side, pushed out of bounds at about the 40-yard line, shy of about 3 or 4 yards of a first down.
Brings up a fourth down?
Yeah.
And looks like about 4.
Luis Garcia on to what we assume will be a kick.
That actually was a pretty good little series, except for the drop pass by Jamal, and then also the bad pass that Stubblefield threw.
It was definitely catchable, but it would have been tough because it was a little behind him.
Luis Garcia standing on about the 26-yard line. Big rush put on.
It's a trouble. That's trouble.
Taken on the fly.
That should be a block in the back right there against number 36, Dylan Kelly.
Is there a flag on the field?
I don't see one.
I don't see one, but he flat got at the point of attack over there at the sideline. He got nailed right in the back.
That's the only danger about that rugby-style kick, because you never get any height, and the ball gets down there to the receiver so fast that if he actually picks it up on the run, he's got momentum, and he has a hole, he's gone, and you just saw that.
The effectiveness of that kick, David, is the fact that it hits the ground and runs. If they catch it on the fly or get a good hop, then yeah, you're right. Taken up the middle by White.
A little bit of the power game, but that's a good 5 or 6 yard gain. White's a fine-looking running back. He is a senior. I'm sure somebody's recruiting him. Did you hear anything about that, Dave?
Yes, he is being recruited. I don't have the actual schools, but yes, he is being recruited.
I would imagine.
Hand off to the up back. Hit right at the line.
Good job by DJ Williams. Stand him up and wait for his friends. Number 43, I believe, Kevin Moore to come in and finish him off. But DJ just blew his man up right into the backfield, right into the face of the running back. I think we'll have a loss, I believe, loss of 1.
Mm-hmm. What we have, if we get Lopez is in there right now, and Williams just fire off and throw that offensive line back, don't let them get penetration. That'll stop that run up the middle.
Setting up the screen. First down. Right at it where the ball is marked. It's going to be close, guys.
It's showing it to be at the 26 and 27-yard line.
I believe that'll be a first down.
No, it's short.
Short
by a yard.
I know that I read a little bit about their sophomore kicker, Andreas Perez. He's got a foot on him.
But you won't see him here. Coach King, this is impose your will time. He'll run this football.
Well, think?
This is a big time for DJ and for Botley.
Lufkin Panther fans getting on their feet, making some noise for this Lufkin Panther defense. Push the ball up, has the first down, and maybe a couple of more for good measure. Wow, this is some football, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
We've been waiting for this all year.
Yeah, we have. I'm sorry, guys. It is really, it's great to look. The stands are just packed on the home field side, and even on the additional stands that we have close to the end zones, they're full.
Somebody heard something was going to take place here tonight.
But, wow, nice run out there by the wide receiver. I believe that was number 5.
It was.
Justin Spady.
Justin Spady. Good job of stiff arming the first guy off and getting about 4 or 5 more yards, making it 1st and goal from the 4. You think we got the Forest Festival going on in Lufkin. I know a couple of the churches had big events going on over the weekend and tonight.
We got a little something going on here.
And you sit and look at this crowd. There's something special about being the only game in town on Friday night.
And it's not raining.
That's right.
It's probably low 80s.
Oh,
good run up
good
left side. Touchdown, Longview Lobos.
Torrey White. Rick, that's a little out of character there. I think there was at least 5 or 6 plays in that drive.
Yeah, well, we're getting tired.
I mean to tell you. The first defense that can put 2 or 3 stops together may well win this football game.
Yeah, Kerry, the same thing I was thinking a while ago. It may come down to low kick, but it was still good. Our score, the Lufkin Panthers 14, Longview Lobos 14. Folks, we got a ball game. Y'all don't go anywhere. Y'all stay with us. You're watching Lufkin Panther TV.
If you're looking for a name you can trust to handle all of your climate control needs, call Nacogdoches Air Conditioning and Heating. We have proudly been serving our neighbors all over East Texas for over 30 years. With a team of highly skilled technicians, we service all residential, commercial, and refrigeration systems, and our work is only complete when our customers are 100% satisfied. Call us today to experience the best service in East Texas. 1-800-364-3530. Lufkin Panther TV is brought to you in part by Floors Unlimited, Alexander Electric, and by EastTexasEnergy.com.
Alexander Electric Incorporated understands the kind of impact a disrupted electrical service can have on your home or business. Since 1984, they have grown to be the largest electrical contractor in East Texas with quality workmanship, honesty, and exceptional service. East Texas can count on Alexander Electric to be there. Choose a company you can depend on. Call now or go online at alexanderelectric.com to schedule an appointment. Alexander Electric.
Gosh, I just saved 30% on my energy bill. I just saved 30% on my energy bill. I just saved 30% on my energy bill. Guess what? I just saved 30% on my energy bill.
With these savings, you will want to tell everyone. Log on and save up to 30% on your energy bill.
Welcome back, Lufkin Panther fans. Consolidated Communications Game of the Week has our Lufkin Panthers tied up with the Longview Lobos 14-all with 2:55 left in the first quarter, Kerry.
First quarter, that's right. That's right, Rick.
Longview just drove. We haven't got the stats yet from Mike, but pretty impressive drive. Little help on our part, a lot of effort on their part. Flat squib kick down the middle of the field. Taken.
Is that Jamal Jeffrey?
Yeah, Jamal Jeffrey.
Got it. All right, Rick, that drive, 6 plays, 1 minute and 45 seconds, a veritable marathon, goes 36 yards, and Torrey White scored on a 4-yard run. The PAT was good, tying the score with still just under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Would like to mention that Fox Sports in the house tonight doing the Texas football highlight show. I think that's a Dave Campbell sponsored program.
It is. I really like what they've done on Friday nights now. If you're at home, they've got about 4 hours of coverage, and then come on later with their scoreboard show.
Quick pitch out to Kendrick Mapp, near sideline. gain of about 3 or 4 yards on the play. Bring up second.
And about 5.
About 5.
You know, we talked about it before, but basically what you're seeing here is a mirror image of two teams looking at each other as size and talent and speed. And it's unbelievable, guys. It's just really unbelievable. It's almost like you're looking at a college game right now.
You know, and it's amazing, David, that the rivalry has stayed like it has over the years. Tyler Stubblefield looking down deep. Man's covered and kept the ball. Might have could have tossed the ball out of bounds, but when you got people hanging on you, it's hard to.
He'll learn to throw it away, but at the same time, better to do that than try to force it in and give up an interception.
Well, you're right, actually right, Kerry. He looked over here at Coach Green, and Stubblefield just shook his head like, it wasn't there. It wasn't there. It wasn't there. So you're right. He should have gone and thrown it or reverse his field and come back the other way, you know, and then you can also throw it away then, too.
Right. Brings up a 3rd and long, though, David.
Tyler looking downfield. Was looking for Kiki Cute. He had turned around, and I think Tyler was thinking that he was going to keep on straight with his pattern. Playing center field was Devatrick Cooks, and for the easy pick.
Yeah,
and the turnover.
Give credit to Dominic Hall for keeping his head up and recognizing the fact that the pass was intercepted. And bringing him down before there was a long return on it, because there was a lot of room on that sideline if he could have gotten to it. Sets Longview up a good field position, though, at midfield.
Dunn. This is not Dunn. This is the other kid. Looking down deep.
That should be offensive pass interference.
But I bet it won't be.
It probably won't. It looked like 4 is grabbing 5, but 5, we'll soon see.
Maybe we'll have a replay on this one, and we can
go.
Get another look at it.
Against Lufkin.
Hooper and Spady going at it.
Here, watch this replay, and let's take a look at that.
Chumley's got an arm on him, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
He does. He does. Dave, you couldn't tell much from the replay because they didn't get to the wide receivers until we were the ball was almost there.
Well, Lufkin fans don't like it. What happens here is the fact that the penalty was more than 15 yards downfield. So it goes back to the previous spot, mark off 15 yards, and automatic first down for Longview Lobos inside Lufkin territory.
Torrey White deep in the backfield in the eye.
White around the right side. Brought down just across the 30-yard line.
The middle linebacker on this side, DJ Alexander's just not quite getting out on us. White's got a little more speed and can get to the corner without DJ getting there. He's giving it us all, but he just isn't making it to that point of attack.
Well, you're actually a good point, Kerry, because actually the defensive end, Colin Jeter, was the blocker on him, and he kept his hands on him just long enough to slow down our linebacker.
First down play. Chumley under center. Hand off to White. No, it wasn't White.
No,
Who was that?
I believe that was number 9, Antonia Sanders.
That's that quick fullback trap right up the middle.
A play that traditionally gives us fits defensively.
Well, it happens so quick.
It does. It does. And Longview runs it as well as anybody. Lufkin needs to stiffen up, get off the field, and try to force them to settle for a field goal try.
Ball spotted on the 23-yard line. Second down, 6. Coming up for Longview. Read it again, up the middle. No, it's a keeper this time. Chumley, Lufkin Panther defense picked up on it. Not much gain, maybe 1 out of the play.
Great job by
brings up third down
by Kevin Moore to turn it back in, and DJ Williams got enough penetration to save it. to save it for just maybe a yard gain or a yard loss, maybe is what it was.
It was, and a good call, Kerry. Our defensive line got in there, but I tell you what really helped the defensive line was great coverage by our defensive backs, because the quarterback Longview wanted to throw the ball and he couldn't because they were covered.
Yeah, that was a 1-2-3, let the ball go, and there was nobody to let the ball go to. Big third down here. Force them into a field goal attempt, hopefully.
Pass out. Pass was wide. Intended receiver was Cedric King. Ball was just thrown out of his reach. Brings up 4th down.
You know, remember these are high. 1 second left on the clock too.
They're going to let it run down.
These are high school kids, and that quarterback does throw it a little bit behind on an occasion, and the receiver just couldn't adjust to it.
Well, we're going to get to see our sophomore kicker.
Andres Perez, is that?
Well, he did. Yeah, I believe that's.
Yeah, 31.
Yep.
31.
Andres Perez, sophomore kicker.
1 second left on the first quarter clock. Yeah, he's got a foot.
Yes, he does. But great job by the Panther defense to overcome the turnover and force them into a 3-point.
Hold on. We have a flag on the play, and if it's against Lufkin, it's going to be a 5-yard penalty, and that'll give them a first down.
The scoreboard says they needed 6, but it may be wrong.
Well, they're on the chain. I told you before, on the chain, there is a white tape exactly 5 yards marked in the middle of those chains. They'll see exactly where the ball is, so look where your down marker is, the 4th down marker. If that down marker is one side or the other, they know if the 5-yard penalty will give them a first down or not.
Defense is coming back on the field.
What was it? David, did you see personal foul?
Personal foul. Yeah, that has nothing to do with 5-yard penalty there. He must be doing something to the center. You have to give the center at least 1 second to defend himself. So maybe that's it. If we're hitting the center before he can defend himself, that's a personal foul.
That's a half the distance penalty, is it not?
Yes, it is. We're inside.
No, not yet.
No, it's inside the 30.
I think, David, you may be right. From the Coach Quick's pantomime of what's going on, it looks like he's showing the guy had time to get up. We can hit him then.
That's the end of the quarter.
Yeah, it'll come back down to the other end.
Are we sure?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Quarter came in on a defensive foul.
That's a half.
A half came in on a defensive foul.
Okay. Glad we brought you, David.
Keep us straight, my man. Keep us straight.
I want to find out exactly if that was the call on the center.
Lufkin Panther TV is brought to you in part by OutdoorConnectionOnline.com, Real Graphics, and by Texas Timberjack.
Consolidated Communications offers movies on demand. Access up to 3,000 hours of rental movies per month, all at your fingertips. Big titles, big stars, low prices. And some new releases can be rented from Consolidated Movies on Demand before they're available from other rental sources. How handy is that? If you like watching movies, bring Hollywood into your home with Movies on Demand, part of your subscription to TV service from Consolidated Communications.
Want to be a hero, at least in your own home? Start planning your next vacation and give your family some of the greatest moments of your lives. A vacation that is judged not by what it costs you, but by what it gives you. At Holiday Travel, helping you plan the perfect getaway is exactly what we do, and providing the most value is what we do best. Book your fun jet vacation at Holiday Travel in Lufkin and do something you'll never forget.
Alexander Electric Incorporated understands the kind of impact a disrupted electrical service can have on your home or business. Since 1984, they have grown to be the largest electrical contractor in East Texas with quality workmanship, honesty, and exceptional service. East Texas can count on Alexander Electric to be there. Choose a company you can depend on. Call now or go online at alexanderelectric.com to schedule an appointment. Alexander Electric.
You want to get away from it all? Well, come to Manning. It's only 20 minutes from Lufkin. You can stay in luxury, where romance and relaxation and breakfast rule the day. Experience the lifestyle of the timber barons that once owned this home. By the way, Manning was the second largest town in Angelina County until it burned in 1935. So come see us. You'll be glad you did.
Welcome back, Panther fans. Consolidated Communications Game of the Week. We've got one in the books. Our score, 14-14. Kerry, who's paying for this?
Well, we've got a lot of good folks helping us pay for this. Of course, Consolidated Communications, our title sponsor, Whataburger, Angelina College, Floors Unlimited, EastTexasEnergy.com, Real Graphics, Texas Timberjack, Chick-fil-A, Nacogdoches Air Conditioning and Heating, and MSGPR Public Relations Web and Media Services. Y'all be sure and thank those guys when you see them.
Chumley under center, hands off to White. Gain of about 4 or 5 yards on the play.
That offensive line is leaning on Lufkin's defensive line, and they've been out there a while now. They're starting to penetrate and get some holes in that defensive line. And the linebackers have to be able to move in this type of football game. There's too many athletes to the defensive line's got to kind of clog up the middle and let the linebackers roam and make tackles.
Second down play.
Falls out.
Chumley looks like he fell back on the ball.
Demontre Lewis calls that fumble.
More importantly, it's going to bring up third down and a loss of about 2 or 3 on the play.
You know, last night I watched Cam Newton wanting to hold on to the football too long with D'Angelo Williams carrying him and the football through the hole. And it almost looked like Chumley had second thoughts about handing it to him, pulling it out and bringing it on down the line on the option play. Big third down for Longview and for the Lufkin defense on this.
Going for the corner, overthrew. Intended receiver, it looked like White. No, it's not.
Number five. Spady.
Spady.
Okay.
You know, that's twice Spady's gotten open, and he's just gotten the ball a step too far for him.
Big fourth down coming up once again.
Brings in Perez, and we've seen his leg from out further than this. It's just a matter of accuracy. He's got plenty of leg.
And they're skinny legs, too, to have such power behind them. Kick is up, and it's good.
Lufkin Panther TV is brought to you in part by Harmony Hill Baptist Church, Chick-fil-A, and by Lufkin Sideliners Club.
Oh my gosh, I just saved 30% on my energy bill. I just saved 30% on my energy bill. I just saved 30% on my energy bill.
Guess what? I just saved
30% on my energy bill.
With these savings, you will want to tell everyone. Log on and save up to 30% on your energy bill.
Got a crowd to feed? Try Chick-fil-A catering.
Welcome to Whataburger. May I take your order, please?
I got the patty melts ready.
Honey barbecue chicken strip sandwich.
The A1 thick and hearty burger.
Chop House cheddar burger.
Your all-time favorites are back.
Seal. The all-time favorites. We brought them back for you. Coming through.
All four at once is even better. You won't be able to decide which one you want first.
They're back.
I might just have to rotate.
The patty melt. Honey barbecue chicken strip sandwich. The A1 thick and hearty. Chop House cheddar burger.
What's your all-time favorite?
So that's what she bought with her savings.
Have your own light bulb moment. Switch to Ambit Energy and use your savings to buy, well, whatever you want. Log on and save up to 30% on your electricity bill.
Welcome back, Consolidated Communications Game of the Week. Longview on top of Lufkin temporarily.
Boy, what a first quarter.
17-14, absolutely, Kerry.
14-14, 2 touchdowns by each club. 2 outstanding East Texas football teams playing here tonight.
Well, you know, the first 2 plays for each, the first 2 series, rather quick scoring. Second series and third series, a little more of playing some football. And it's like we said earlier, Jabrise Taylor out to about the 35-yard line on the return. But it's like we said, Kerry, you know, it's a game of adjustments all night long. It's not just a halftime thing.
That's right. The scoring drive now, we'll take back where we were the last time. It's 10 plays now, 5 minutes and 59 seconds, 64 yards, ended in a field goal by Andres Perez. Nice looking kicker, a junior kicker with a strong leg. Some college is going to love seeing him.
He's a sophomore.
If he's not a soccer player.
He's a sophomore.
He is a sophomore kicker. I apologize. 2 more years of him. You know, this could easily be a preview of a playoff game, much like we did 2 or 3 years ago.
Right.
They're both going to go small school.
Tyler looking to throw, pulls the ball down, runs, has a little running room up the middle, gets down to about the 44, 43-yard line. They're going to mark it. No, they're going to mark it just over the 41.
Tyler is a credible runner.
He's a hard runner.
Seldom gets negative yardage.
Pitch out, Kendrick Mapp, left side. Tripped up, shy of the first down marker, gain of a couple on the play, bring up third down. And a manageable 1 or 2.
Let me tell you the key play on that right there, Ricky, was Kiki Kuti was actually blocking on Redden, number 3, and it didn't quite stay with him long enough because Redden was able to turn around and trip up Mapp.
Let's give props though to number 93, Trenton Russell, defensive lineman that's playing the nose guard, or excuse me, number 92, Cornelius Williams. He made the play way out on the end.
Bullet thrown downfield, caught.
There's your boy Kiki Kuti catching the football and not blocking it. Gets rewarded for that good block.
First down, Lufkin Panthers inside Longview territory. Good. That was best looking pass I've seen this season from Tyler Stubblefield, and he's thrown some good ones.
Yes, he has.
Yes, he has.
Just give you all an update. I was right on that penalty down here. We did not give the center 1 second to defend himself. That's what the penalty was.
Jamal Jeffrey in motion. Stubblefield under pressure, looking downfield, throws the ball.
Kiki Kuti did a real nice job of coming back for the ball.
He did, and
broke up the interception.
Broke up the interceptions.
That's right.
Yes, he did. The defender was sitting there waiting on the ball, and Kuti went for the ball.
He cut right across the defender's face.
Bring up 2nd and 10 for the Panthers.
Now, I couldn't see it down here, guys, but did Stubblefield have room to run over there?
Yes, he did.
He should have taken it and ran and got some positive yards out of that play.
Well, no, he didn't. He had a man right up in front of him coming up to him. That's why he went ahead and threw, yeah. In motion, pitch out. QT around the, tried to get around the corner. Gain of 2 or 3 yards on the play.
Well, he got to 31. I think we're going to see some more gain of 5 or 6. Not bad. Sets up a little shorter third down play.
Well, running east and west, both sides can't move the ball. It's going to be a north and south game.
Probably sets up a third down pass for Tyler, or maybe a scramble.
Or a screen. Jabrise Taylor, good hands.
First down. Nice job. Boom, boom. Let the ball go. 2 steps, let the ball go. Nice job by Tyler. That pass hit between the 8 and the 3.
This is a nervous crowd tonight, Kerry. You know,
it's a nervous booth tonight, Rick.
Exactly. I mean,
it's almost playoff atmosphere.
I mean,
it really is.
You look across the stands, and every eye is glued to the field, and you don't want to holler because you might miss something. Map up the middle, a little bit of road.
Oh, shoot. Believe Matt put the ball on the ground.
He got popped.
It's the first time we've seen him do that this year.
Turnover for the Lufkin Panthers. Longview recovers where they'll have first down.
I don't know if you guys can tell it.
18-yard line.
But it appears to me, and I would have expected nothing less, that the hitting is a lot harder.
It is.
Than what we've seen in the first 3 ball games.
Absolutely.
Well,
on both sides.
Both sides.
It is. It's fundamental tackling. Put the helmet right in his gut.
You know, guys, the guy we haven't called his name yet is number 96. Good job there.
Spady.
Well, what
was number 32, wasn't it? On the tackle, Laurel Weathered. Got up in the hole where DJ, a while ago we talked about DJ not quite getting to the point of attack. Laurel got to the point of attack right there. Well, shut that thing down for no gain.
Well, Kerry, Ricky, you made a comment about DeMontre Lewis, and the reason why we didn't call his name out, he's been double teamed,
sure,
and then running away from him. But what he has been doing, he has been getting his hand in there and tripping the runner up, and they have been stumbling through, and that's why they're not gaining all the big yardage.
White set up several yards back. Good shoestring tackle that time.
Number 42, Moreland, was in on the stop, and
he's made several good plays tonight.
DJ Alexander. Good job, brings up a 3rd and 4. Definitely not necessarily a passing down for Longview. Their running attack is real solid. I think, Rick, you hit it on the head. They want to run the football. They don't want to throw the football.
Yeah, look for a pass here.
2 wide outs for the Longview set. 3rd down, looking to throw, has a man open. Little face mask probably right there. 1st down, either way you look at it. But he slowed him down.
Yeah, I didn't really see the face mask. The hands get up on the mask.
I saw his head turn around.
Did you?
Yeah, it was definitely a face mask. And I tell you, Spady, they're giving him a little respect, so they're playing off of him. And so they're going to throw the ball whatever they give him. So if we're playing them 10 yards off, he's going to go 6 yards downfield, turn around, bam, the ball's there.
A lot more penalties in this game tonight than what we've been accustomed to seeing thus far this year. Attribute that to the importance of the game, maybe a little more amped up.
Sure. Particularly the personal foul penalties. I mean, that's just a hustle play right there. He tried to grab what he could grab, and he ended up grabbing the face mask.
Movement down on everybody's pointing at each other. Looks like Lufkin may have jumped off sides, made contact. 20 yards of penalties. We can't do that to a team like Longview. No. They'll make you pay for it.
I'm waiting for them to try one downfield.
They've had their man open twice, and they've overthrown them both times.
This could be at 1st down and 5. This could be a time to where go ahead and try it. Waste the play.
Chumley throws the ball pretty well. He doesn't seem to have a whole lot of touch on it from the standpoint of finding that receiver, but he gets it out there where nobody but his receiver can catch it.
Chumley's just a sophomore. Now it's a keeper.
There's your DeMontre.
There's DeMontre.
And also Moore.
Brings up 2nd down About 3 for Longview. Ball spotted just across midfield in Lufkin territory.
The tackle on that end of the line, I think, is Tony Clark, a junior offensive lineman, and I'm not sure how much DeMontre may be starting to get into his head a little bit.
Boom.
There's 42.
Yeah, that's Moreland.
Yes, sir.
Moreland is having a phenomenal game tonight.
All of a sudden now it's 3rd and 8. A little different. I know from time to time over the years we've watched Lufkin and the cushion that you were talking about, David, the respect that they were showing to Spady gets us in trouble. I think we're just a better man team, and instead of letting this quick passing game get in our heads.
Well, we got Kiki and Jabryce.
3rd and 7, handed off to Spady, pushing up the field, short of the first down by maybe a yard or 2.
Let's see where the spot is, Ricky.
Interesting decision for Coach King.
I think the spot is going to be 2 yards short.
Yep, he's in 4th down.
Interesting decision for Coach King. I would not be surprised to see him go for it since he's on Lufkin's side of the 50.
4:34 left in the half. Sitting on a 3-point lead.
Second quarter's gone by much quicker.
Yes, it has.
Yeah, the time possession is really going to tell the tale in this half. Longview has really had the ball.
Big down for Lufkin to get off the field here. 4th down and, 4th and 3?
4th and 1. He got it. The last surge got it.
Looks like the line he got in behind his line and had enough push for the first down.
You know, guys, I mean, again, we're showing respect because of the speed of Longview. You know, normally when you got like a 4th and 1, what do? You stack the middle of the line because it's going to be power against power. But with the speed of Longview, you got to protect your edges. Exactly. So you spread out your defense, and what do? They run up the middle.
Yeah, but you've got to respect that speed, or it's not just a one. It's not just a first down. It's a touchdown.
Yeah, I agree.
Hand off White up the middle. Bouncing to the outside. It's a foot race. Brought down outside. Ball being marked right at the 10-yard line. Good run for Torrey White. Houston saving the touchdown.
Yeah, he came from the opposite side of the field to make that tackle.
That makes it 1st and goal at the 10. So we got 3 downs, got to try to make them settle and get the ball back with one last shot to get even or take the lead.
You know, I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed with the running of White. He's I don't know that he was that big a factor last year.
No, but I tell you what, I'm impressed with Longview's offensive line. Nobody has blocked our front forward the way they have. Even John Tyler, as good as they were, didn't just come out and say, "Hey, here we come."
Right.
Stop us.
Right.
There was a lot of throwing the ball and different misdirections and everything else, but they line up right at you, and here comes the tailback right to you.
Well, we've got a timeout on the field. We're going to take a timeout as well. Our score, 14-17. Longview on top. 3:41 left in the first half. You stay with us. You're watching Lufkin Panther TV.
Alexander Electric Incorporated understands the kind of impact a disrupted electrical service can have on your home or business. Since 1984, they have grown to be the largest electrical contractor in East Texas with quality workmanship, honesty, and exceptional service. East Texas can count on Alexander Electric to be there. Choose a company you can depend on. Call now or go online at alexanderelectric.com to schedule an appointment. Alexander Electric.
Connecting your business to the consumer, where should you start? At MSGPR, we specialize in providing you with innovative communication tools that make your name first on people's minds. From websites to print media, advertising, and so much more, our team of experts have you covered. So let us cater to you while you cater to your clients. Visit us online at msgpr.com or call 877-537-8780. MSGPR, we're ready to work for you.
When your project needs heavy-duty equipment, there's only one name you need to know: Texas Timberjack. From forestry equipment, mulching, right-of-way clearing, and now construction equipment, we have the machine that'll get the job done right. With stores in Lufkin, Cleveland, and Jasper, we proudly serve all of East Texas. Remember, for professional service and equipment, there's only one name you need to know: Texas Timberjack.
Consolidated Communications offers movies on demand. Access up to 3,000 hours of rental movies per month, all at your fingertips. Big titles, big stars, low prices. And some new releases can be rented from Consolidated Movies on Demand before they're available from other rental sources. How handy is that? If you like watching movies, bring Hollywood into your home with Movies on Demand, part of your subscription to TV service from Consolidated Communications.
Welcome back, Panther fans. 3:41 left in the half. Longview, 1st and 10, 1st and goal from the 10. Handoff White, trying to break it to the outside. Got a little bit of run, being chased down, knocked out of bounds at about the 3-yard line. They're going to mark it on the 4.
He has got some speed.
Where I noticed he's impressing me is his change of direction speed. It's like he doesn't lose a step when he changes direction.
A lot of hands on hips from out of Lufkin right now. They need to get up the field, make a positive play.
Handoff Spady up the middle line,
Touchdown.
pushing for the touchdown, Longview Lobos. Well, Kerry, you hit it right there. You know, our guys may be a little gassed. They've been on the field for quite a while now. They just came off a series where they stopped them twice for field goals, only to be the first time aided by Lufkin penalties. And then the turnover. Perez's extra kick is into the middle of the tubas section.
You know, you said it at the start of the game. This is smash mouth football.
Absolutely. And you wouldn't expect anything different. And it's exactly what we were expecting to see. We hope the scoreboard's a little more in our favor at the end of the game, but we got a whole second half.
The best thing,
3:30 left in this one.
The best thing you can say is remember that in the first 2 minutes and 48 seconds, it was 14-14.
Exactly.
So anything can happen even now in the next 3 minutes. I'm sure Lufkin will be looking to get one more on the board before the half to keep them within touch, and they get the football to open the second half.
Other games going on in our 14-5A district. A&M Consolidated is taking on number 1 4A Lake Travis tonight, and that would be a game to see.
I'll be looking forward to the outcome of that football game. Do you have an update?
They haven't updated yet.
I'm looking at it.
Bryan is taking on Hendrickson tonight. The Woodlands taking on Monterey, Mexico. They've made the trip up to.
Well, Monterey, Mexico beat Austin Westlake.
Yes, they did.
To open the season.
Do y'all want to know what the score is?
Yeah. What do you got?
It's in the second quarter. It's 23-7 against Lake Travis. A&M's beating Lake Travis.
Good. Short kick up the field. Fair catch.
Wow, interesting spot.
Jadarius Carroll.
The scoring drive, Rick, was 10 plays, 4 minutes and 26 seconds. I guess 2 10-play drives in a row for Longview. It goes 82 yards after the turnover, the Map fumble. Finished off by a 4-yard run by number 9, which was Antonio Sanders.
Oak Ridge is taking on Nimitz. Conroe is taking on Clear Lake. Back to Lufkin Panther action. Quick pass out to Jabrise Taylor. Stood up for essentially no gain.
Yeah, it's a quick hitter, and what you're counting on is for Jabris to break one tackle. If he breaks that tackle, then he's got a long way to run.
If he would turn to the outside, Kerry, he would have had it. He turned to the inside, and unfortunately, he turned right into the defenders.
Well, I think that was the way Tyler threw it. Tyler actually threw him inside.
Tyler rolling left. Oh, almost intercepted.
Tyler got a gift from a Christmas gift early.
Latham. He's the one with 4.4 speed.
He hit him right in the hands. There's a reason, I used to hear from my coach, there's a reason you're a defensive back. That probably means your hands aren't good enough to be a wide receiver. So, but right now we got a tough 3rd down and 9, or that defense has got to come back on the field.
Showing blitz, flag
free
down.
Play. We got a free play.
Alton Dixon with the reception. Coach Alton Dixon.
He's got some hands. I've seen his. I think, David, don't we have offsides?
Yeah, it should be defensive offsides. That's why I said we had a free play. So the play continues. And that's why I thought really why Stubblefield might not go ahead and throw it deep. Just try and maybe Jabris make a great catch because it's a free play.
I don't think they had a deep pattern called. I think they were trying more at the 1st down.
Well, that's what Stubblefield was talking about, Jabris. Go on down. They were talking as they were marking off the penalty.
He had a safety blitz, and he just got there too early.
3rd down. Stubblefield taking the ball, trying to work for the 1st down. I believe he does. It's going to be close.
He did what he marked it. They got it at the 34.
That's first and 10. He stopped the clock at 2:45. Good job by Tyler. Got us another set of downs.
Head referee Michael Barnes looking across the field. They had already moved the chains, and 1st down.
Well, the line judge over here, the head linesman, and if he can see that he granted, he can go ahead and say 1st down.
Tyler looking under pressure.
Big hit by number 52.
Big hit.
Zakovian Henderson.
He's a junior.
Dang, they're young.
Yeah. DeMarcus Lather, the one that came in there and actually made Stubblefield cut to the inside, and then that's when he got finished off.
Second and 14 for the Lufkin Panthers. 2:10 left in the 1st half. Tyler looking downfield, has Jabris fighting for the ball. Incomplete. We thought maybe a second effort he was juggling and might have it. And Jabris is down on the field.
Lufkin Panther TV is brought to you in part by Nacogdoches Air Conditioning and Heating and by MSGPR Public Relations, Web and Media Production.
Oh my gosh, I just saved 30% on my energy bill. I just saved 30% on my energy bill. I just saved 30% on my energy bill.
Guess what? I just saved
30% on my energy bill.
With these savings, you will want to tell everyone. Log on and save up to 30% on your energy bill.
If you're looking for a name you can trust to handle all of your climate control needs, call Nacogdoches Air Conditioning and Heating. We have proudly been serving our neighbors all over East Texas for over 30 years. With a team of highly skilled technicians, we service all residential, commercial, and refrigeration systems, and our work is only complete when our customers are 100% satisfied. Call us today to experience the best service in East Texas. 1-800-364-3530.
Do you ever find yourself in this situation? Or have you had this problem? Here's your answer. The Outdoor Connections original padded Super Sling. Featuring the patented one-hand rapid adjustment, the Super Sling, made in the U.S. from the finest components, is covered by our famous Guaranteed Forever policy. the perfect companion for your guns. Available in stores where fine hunting equipment is sold or on the web at OutdoorConnectionOnline.com.
Hi, Dennis Swanberg here, and too often we don't laugh enough. You know, the Bible says a merry heart doeth good like a medicine. Ecclesiastes said there's a time for tears, but there's a time for laughter. And you know what? It's time for you to laugh. It's time for you to be inspired and encouraged, and I want you to come and be a part of this event. I'm looking forward to being there with you. We're going to all laugh together.
Laugh Out Loud with Dennis Swanberg at our Denim and Diamonds Banquet, October 25th, Pitzer Garrison Civic Center. Table sponsorships are available now. Visit choiceforme.org for more information.
Welcome back, Panther fans. Back to action. Bryce Taylor walked off the field under his own power, kind of favoring his ankle a little bit. They're not showing a whole lot of attention, so maybe it's something minor and we'll see him back.
Meanwhile, it brings up a 3rd and long.
Pitch out around the corner. Kiki Kuti spun out of bounds. Maybe a gain of about 2 and 3. What we would expect to be a 4th down punting situation. And we see Garcia coming on the field.
You know, as a senior, you would hope he'd cut the ball back up in and force Longview to use a timeout there to leave some time on the clock. But didn't do that, so the defense is going to have to play one more series. And you know, Longview's smelling blood at this point. 24-10, they're thinking, hey, we get one more.
14, 10-point lead.
24-14, 10-point lead. If we can get one more, we go into the half at 17 points ahead. Blocked.
Untouched.
He
blocked by number 25, DeMarcus Latham.
He's got 3 blocks already this year.
Does he really?
Yes. Setting up really good field position for the Longview Lobos. 1:44 left in the half.
2 timeouts, I believe they have left. 1 timeout left is all they have.
Tired or not, but the Lufkin defense has got to step up at this point to keep this game close.
You got to stay in touch with Longview because coming back on them is very, very difficult.
And it would be the same way if it was flipped.
That's right. That's right. Pass.
And catch.
There's that.
For a Longview touchdown.
Spady not only runs it and catches it, he throws it.
Cedric King on the reception for 6 points. Well, folks, you'll want to stick around because as heated as these 2 football teams are on the field, halftime, Lufkin Longview band, it's just as heated.
They keep scoring that too, don't they?
Yes, they do. I don't know how it is, but
I don't know what it was.
Extra kick up
when you were in high school, but the Lufkin and Longview bands were very close when I was in high school. Our band would actually go up a day or 2 early, and they would do a joint halftime.
We did that. I think the last time we did that, Kerry, was my junior year, maybe.
Yeah.
And I know they did it what would have been my freshman year, but I was in junior high.
Right.
And then we did it back 2 years later in 77, something like that. 76.
Keep it up. Keep it up. You'll get back to me eventually.
It ain't long division.
No, but it was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago. But, you know, it's like these players are after the game. They'll shake each other's hand. And that's the same way that I can't tell you how many times this week during band practice that Scott Williams said, Longview's watching you. You better step it up, you know, every practice. And, of course, Scott Williams, he's an old Longview boy. You know, he came out of that band. But he bleeds purple now because he wants nothing better to show them up at halftime. 2 good marching bands, same style, military style, which is getting to be a dinosaur, not a dinosaur, but maybe a lost art.
To Mark's credit, as I look down the end zone, you got 2 schools the same size, and I would, just by an estimation, we got 50 more members.
Every bit.
He has increased the participation in the band so much, and really I've enjoyed that.
Short kick, a little apprehension on getting control of the ball. but Lufkin does maintain possession of it.
All right, now we're back to the normal short drives. One play, 8 seconds, 39 yards, a pass from number 5, Justin Spady, to number 11, Cedric King, on the halfback option.
David, minute 36 left in the game. Do you run the clock out and regroup, or do you try for points?
Well, the first 2 plays will determine that. If we get positive yards, look for Map to carry it, see maybe he can break something open.
Map up the middle.
Nice call, Dave.
A couple of yards maybe. Depends on where they spot it. They're only going to give him about a half.
This next play will determine whether or not what we're going to do. We're going to run the clock out. We'll run one more good play. If we get some good positive yards, look for us to go down there at least from field goal range.
Ball spotted on about the 28-yard line. Clock ticking down to about 60 ticks left. Stubblefield rolling left, looking, has a man open, out of bounds, stops the clock just across the 40-yard line.
There he is.
First down, Lufkin Panthers.
Robert Howard.
That's great. That's great. He did a good job in that first ball game. Now, with it being near midfield, I would look for him to try to get down and at least get Lewis a shot at a kick.
Look for a screen pass. Look for a little something out in the flats. We got to work the clock. We do have 3 timeouts, so we do have that working for us. But good call here right now will be a delay or a screen pass.
4 wide outs for Lufkin. Tyler looking, quick pass out. Once again, out of bounds, stopping the clock. Jamal Jeffrey on the reception. And that play only ran 4 seconds off.
Well, that's right. Now you're into Longview territory. You know, especially if you can get in the end zone, you're still only down 10. You're still within touch because you get the football to open the second half.
Well, for Luis Garcia to be effective, I would say Lufkin needs to get this ball maybe another 20, 25 yards. He's got a good leg in himself. Stubblefield looking, pulls the ball down, being chased behind, gets back to about the line of scrimmage. Call a timeout is what they need.
They're not going to do it. They're going to rush it.
They're going to let the clock run out.
Clock down 30, 28 seconds. Why wouldn't you call a timeout there?
Well, I think they want to make sure they keep the defense off the field. Again, they don't get caught.
Close to first down.
I'm not
maybe short by a yard or 2.
You know, I'm never going to second guess a coach or anything, but you think about with 8 seconds on that play, why didn't we call a timeout before, run that play, and we would have had like 17 or 18 and be able to chance to run another play.
Right.
Third and real short, but only 8 seconds left.
I think more than one other thing we got to think about is, and David mentioned it a while ago with Howard getting the catch, and is where we sit with a man that's an integral part of our offense, all our return games, and that's Jabryce. I'm sure they'll evaluate him at the half and see if there's is anything they can do for him to play. But again, before the game we talked about the team this game's played so hard and so rough that somebody's going to come out with some injuries. We got to hope it's not one of our key players.
Jabryce was down on the field talking to his parents were down there and talking to David Tankersley. Back to action. Stubblefield throwing the ball away, out of bounds, 4 seconds left on the clock. Everybody was covered. It looks like it was all white shirts downfield.
There used to be a guy in Longview at the Judson Junior High games, and he would always say the most exciting play in football is a punt play, but the Hail Mary may be an exciting play this down.
4 wide outs.
see if you can get a foul or actually get a tip ball that you can score off of.
Tyler back, looking, throwing, no, taking it down, running the ball, smart play. Run out the clock for the half. But Lufkin will get the ball when we come back after half.
Hi, Dennis Swanberg here, and too often we don't laugh enough. You know, the Bible says a merry heart doeth good like a medicine. Ecclesiastes said there's a time for tears, but there's a time for laughter. And you know what? It's time for you to laugh. It's time for you to be inspired and encouraged, and I want you to come and be a part of this event. I'm looking forward to being there with you. We're going to all laugh together.
Laugh Out Loud with Dennis Swanberg at our Denim and Diamonds Banquet, October 25th, Pitzer Garrison Civic Center. Table sponsorships are available now. Visit choiceforme.org for more information.
Smoke alarms. They can't save your life if they don't have a working battery. So test your smoke alarms every month. And change your batteries twice a year at time change. When you move your clocks forward, change your batteries. When you move your clock back, change your battery. This is Steve McCool for the Lufkin Fire Department reminding you to be smart and be safe.
Welcome to Whataburger. May I take your order, please?
I got the patty melt shredded.
Honey barbecue chicken strip sandwich.
The A1 thick and hearty burger.
Chop House Cheddar Burger.
Your all-time favorites are back.
Seal. The all-time favorites. We brought them back for you. Coming through.
All four at once is even better. You won't be able to decide which one you want first.
They're back.
I may just have to rotate.
The patty melt. Honey barbecue chicken strip sandwich. The A1 thick and hearty. Chop House Cheddar Burger.
What's your all-time favorite?
Ladies and gentlemen, Lufkin Independent School District is proud to present our award-winning Panther Pride Drill Team. Our officers from left to right are Lieutenant Anna Catherine Alvis, Lieutenant Molly Taylor, Lieutenant Macy Rawls, and our Captain Jennifer DeVos. Senior Sergeant Stars, Michaela Sharanza and Mallory Dorman. Stars of the week are April Adams, Elsie Hernandez, Ariel Adams, and Brittany Nichols. Panther Pride is under the direction of John Walker, Assistant Director Karen Cook, and JV Drill Director Debbie Hemphill. Tonight, the Panther Pride will entertain you with their sensational high kick routine to Bad Romance. Is Whataburger. Ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, may we present the 2012 Lufkin High School Majorettes. This evening, the majorettes will perform a twirling routine to the popular song, Give Me Everything. Majorette sponsor is Miss Kendall Gay. Ladies and gentlemen, carrying on the rich tradition of military marching under the direction of Mr. Scott Williams, Mr. Bill Butler, and Mr. Sean Schultz, under the field direction of senior drum majors Miss Mara Ingersoll and Miss Lauren Kirkland, please make welcome to the field the Lufkin High School Panther Band. Lufkin Panther Band.
So that's what she bought with her savings.
Have your own light bulb moment. Switch to Ambit Energy and use your savings to buy, well, whatever you want. Log on and save up to 30% on your electricity bill.
At Woodland Heights Medical Center, we understand that life is too short to spend hours in an ER waiting room, and we know that in an emergency, minutes really do matter. And so, our emergency team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a clinical professional in 30 minutes or less. 30 minutes or less. Because at Woodland Heights, we think you should spend less time waiting and more time getting better. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge. Only at Woodland Heights Medical Center.
Consolidated Communications offers a unique business bundle, combining a variety of services essential to your business. High-speed internet with a free wireless router, phone service with unlimited long-distance, upgraded calling features, and a dedicated fax line, free premium tech support, and free online advertising in the phone book. And it gets better. You can even add TV service to your bundle. How handy is that? Get more than you pay for with a business bundle from Consolidated Communications.
Well, Dave, give me your impressions of the first half. I mean, the turnovers were definitely the stat.
Yeah, turnovers with the whole key. You know, defensively, Longview has stood up to us. They've slowed us down. We have not slowed them down. And in fact, that when they slowed us down, we turned the ball over. But I can say one word that I found out what the locker room was like, and one word only, and it was intense. The LP locker room was intense.
I can appreciate that, and I'm not surprised by that. This is a
short kickoff.
these are two teams that are definitely not used to losing, and they're definitely not used to playing bad. So I would expect them both to come out and play well the second half.
Ball reception was by Jadarius Carroll.
Jadarius
listed as sophomore running back.
Jadarius looked a lot more confident on that receiving that kid off. That first one, he looked a little shaky.
Yeah, he was very mad at himself. He looked at me, just shook his head, and went and sat down. This time he walked right by me again. I said, better. He just nodded.
Well,
Lufkin offense on the field. Tyler Stubblefield leading his Panthers, trying to get back in this game. Handoff, Kendrick Mapp, caught by the jersey, and that's not easy to do anymore.
By the collar.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've seen worse call a horse collar. I mean, less call a horse collar.
Cornelius Williams.
I don't think we have that in the high school football, do we?
What's that?
Horse
collar?
collar? Yes.
Yeah.
We do?
Yes.
Yeah, we're under NCAA rules, UIL rules.
2nd and 11 for Stubblefield and the Panthers. QT showing motion. Pass over the middle, thrown behind intended receiver. Not sure who it was.
That play got off to a kind of a bad start. It was supposed to be a fake to QT as he came through. QT ended up going behind Stubblefield, and then Stubblefield, it messed up the timing of it, it looked like.
It did. The pass was for Robert Howard, and it was just a bad pass. That's all it was, a bad pass.
He seemed to be open over the middle.
Big third down right here to start to get this thing back on track.
Just changed the play.
Map in the backfield, 4 wide. Tyler being pursued from behind. Close to a first down marker. It just depends on where they mark him out of bounds. Looks like
maybe a little bit short, a yard short.
Get the long eyes on, see if I could.
Yeah, just about half a yard to yard short. But at least that time Stubblefield turned the corner and actually showed some speed.
I think this sends a message from Coach Quick to his football team right here. He said, this isn't over. We're going to fight. We're not just going to come in and kick the football away, as it looks like they're going to go for it on 4th down.
4th and short. Lufkin Panthers trying to flex a little muscle here. Going for it on 4th down in their own territory.
Wouldn't be surprised to see Stubblefield quick kick it.
It's exactly what he did. If we can get down and recover it, ball will be touchdown about the 12-yard line, pinning Longview deep in their territory where they will take over 1st and 10. Well, not exactly like we wanted it to go, but
I mean,
it all goes back to the pass.
Sure.
That was dropped. That was trying to get everything going here.
I know it.
The pass that was dropped, which would have been a first down, and then then Stubblefield trying to throw downfield, pulled it down. That wasn't a design run. White running loose, close to a Longview first down.
This puts a lot of pressure on the Pack defense. At this point, you're down 17, and this defense got to come up with a stop to get the ball back.
A stop or a turnover.
That's right. That's right.
Turnover would be good right about now.
Well, we had a few of them the start of the game, and then they kind of went away.
We essentially had 4 to their 1, and that's not ever a winning proposition in this football game.
Once again, looks like Longview is going to sit on the ball and do what they do and run it right at you. Nursing a 15-point lead.
Recipe for success.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to run until we shut it down, and I guarantee you they're going to suck us into that run, and then they're going to throw it.
That run was good for a fresh set of downs. Ball marked on about the 26-yard line. Once again, handoff. Caught in the backfield for a loss. Looks like maybe DeMontre.
Devin Hightower.
Devin Hightower, okay.
Yeah. Coming in on the blitz.
That was on DeMontre's side, so I was trying to help him out.
Well, it may have been DeMontre.
No, it was actually Moreland in there.
Moreland?
Moreland with Hightower.
You realize how many times we've called his name tonight, and he's just a sophomore.
He's gotten better every week.
He's the second version of DeMontre Lewis.
It amazes me how good this sophomore group is.
Pitch out wide, trying to find some room. Lufkin trying to cut it off. Looks like they may, it depends on where they mark it, but it's close to another first down. Looks like it may be a yard or two short.
No,
he got it.
Does he, David?
4 yards, yeah.
Okay.
He's got like 39-yard lines where he went out of bounds. Yeah, that little quick
I was
pitch.
looking at the wrong ref. I'm sorry.
Torrey White deep in the backfield. Probably will get the ball.
Up the middle, running room, brought down at about the 45-yard line by Jamal Davis.
Well, I tell you, we keep talking about the tailbacks doing so well for the Lobos, but number 9, Sanders, the fullback, he is going through there and he is taking out our linebacker. He is taking out that extra defensive line, and that's what's freeing the linebacker. I saw it firsthand right here. What a great block that he just did.
Chumley under center, looking to throw downfield. Caught from behind, hit just as he released the ball.
Wow.
Was that Botley?
I think that was.
Yes.
Was it Botley or was it
Moreland? No,
it was Moreland who came from the outside again.
Right.
See, Moreland has got the speed of DeMontre Lewis, but he's got the size of Botley.
Really?
I mean, he will be there. He's only a sophomore, and already he's surpassed his size. Has already surpassed DeMontre Lewis.
He's really about the same size as DeMontre. Of course, he's 2 years younger too.
Yep.
Brings up 3rd and 4 for the Lobos. Ball marked right at midfield. Chumley looking to throw, has a man open, has the first down. Pushed out of bounds in Lufkin territory, just shy of the 40-yard line.
Little too much cushion that time.
Well,
let him off the hook then.
If you get a chance to see the replay on that, that was the tight end. The tight ends have been in, blocking, and that time he fake blocked and went out there to the flats, wide open.
Handoff White up the middle. Juking and jiving down to about the 35-yard line. Looks like they'll mark it just shy.
That was DJ Williams on the tackle.
Well, you can tell that Coach John King, his intent is to run the ball, and they're going to throw it every now and then just to keep you honest.
Yep.
But you can pretty much see a heavy dose of Mr. White the rest of the night. Because like you said, David, unless we stop them.
Well, it's it. We every now and then we have the right formation on their call, and we're able to make penetration, and make the stop.
White down close to a first down, probably shy of about a yard and a half. We'll bring up 3rd.
He's an elusive back, but outside of, you don't see a whole lot behind him or beyond him. And they are a flat workhorse in him. He's going to be over 200 yards if we don't stop him pretty quickly. He had 145 at the half, and this drive alone may get him over the 200
Well, he's had that
mark.
first breakaway run that he had at the first of the game, but he's worked for the rest of them. Quarterback sneak by Chumley, which has gained a little more success than just your typical quarterback sneak, about 4 or 5 yards, and another Longview first down.
Well, we're trying to strip the ball instead of tackling him, so he gained an extra 5 yards.
Right.
Because we're trying to strip the ball instead of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
You got to wrap him up first, then you strip the ball.
Well, I like to see us just lay into him, get some good hard hits, so that way when they come through there. Right now, we've only had a good couple of real good hard tackles.
Quick throw intended for the tight end, number 81, Colin Jeter. He's 6'6", 215.
He just bumped DeMontre on that one, David, and then released, and nobody went with him until he was 3 or 4 or 5 yards down the field.
That was the play I was telling you about in the first half that, what Longview does is that you fall asleep, and all of a sudden they'll throw that tight end right straight down the middle, and if the pass was there, that was 6 points.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt.
Second down play coming up.
Delay a game.
Play clock is run out. Back them up 5 yards. Which is really one of the first positive things that's happened in this drive for the Lufkin Panthers.
Well, and one of the, or you'd say it the other way, well-coached ball team, not much goes wrong for them.
Right.
Coach King and his staff do a real nice job, and these kids execute his game plan really well.
Look at the clock.
Yeah,
I know it's flying.
Chumley's an interesting player that probably wouldn't have gotten much of a chance to play this year at the quarterback spot till Bivens Caraway got hurt.
Once again, intercepted, flag on the play. Ball still on the ground.
We had possession. If it goes out of bounds, it should be our ball. Now they're going to throw a flag showing the pass interference, but I'm not sure when they're going to call it.
Well, the quarterback was hit just as he was releasing the ball, making a wounded duck come out.
Well, if that's the case, then they can't call pass interference. It's a live ball, so that negates the pass interference.
And that's probably what they're discussing right now. Was he hit in the process of the pass? As we wait to find this one out.
They're discussing right now. They're discussing the timing of the play. If the pass was tipped before the interference, it's a live ball.
I think DeMontre actually.
Oh, they're calling holding.
Oh, my.
Well, that's not to our favor.
No, it's not. Because
let's watch the replay here. David, it looks like a good call.
But the
holding actually occurred on it was a double move by the wideout, and when he broke out, our defensive back moved up on him and grabbed him. Well, and then the man hit the quarterback.
Yeah, so the foul occurred before we hit the quarterback, which means the foul overrules. So the holding stands up.
Not a break for the Lufkin Panthers. Longview with a fresh set of downs.
You know, Rick, great job by the truck giving the viewers the opportunity to see that.
There's now, fall on the ball.
Fall on the ball. Do not try to pick it up. It should be Lufkin ball, and it is.
Lufkin ball.
White coming up the middle that time. Somebody got their helmet on the ball, shot forward.
Just exactly what David told us a minute ago. Instead of reaching and trying to grab it, hit it.
Yeah. Lufkin will take over on the 5-yard line.
Long way to go, but still light at the end of the tunnel. We need to get something going offensively.
Well, it's a success that the Longview was having. They were winning the battle up front. White was just putting on a clinic, running the ball and eating up clock, gaining yards.
Sure.
And Lufkin caught a break.
Well, we got a senior quarterback here, and it's time for him to take over. It's Tyler's time to shine, and he needs to take it and lead this team.
Well, what you got to understand.
There he goes.
There he goes.
Good job.
But what he's got to understand is he can't make up 15 in one play.
No.
They got to work it back. They got to put it together. Defense has got to get some rest over here on the side, make the adjustments, come back out, and get a stop or two, and then Lufkin can get back in this game.
Well, what I was referring to was not that he was doing anything wrong. It's just this team has looked for their Jabryce from last year was their leader. He's not in the ball game, and it's the quarterback's job to step up and take that over at this point.
Pitch out to Map, closed off pretty quick, tackle made. by number 7, Stephen Maxey.
They've got to read that. That is nothing but a great defensive play.
Well, he was contained with the block, but he had eyes on the ball.
Well, he did.
And jumped out at the last minute.
He did. Exactly right, Ricky. What he was doing, he's hit there. He had his defender, and he's walking to the tailback. The tailback runs to him. What's he going to do? He releases the wide receiver and goes to the tailback. Great defensive play.
Tyler looking back, setting up a screenplay map. They read it.
Great job by the Longview defense.
Maybe back to the original line of scrimmage.
I'm not sure that there weren't more Lobos there than there were Panther blockers.
3rd down and basically 10 yards, maybe just shy of 10 yards.
I think that Tyler may have shown the screen a little early in retreating. You wait for the rush to come to you, and then you retreat, and then you throw it over the top. Instead, he backed on up, and it gave the recognition to the defensive line of Longview.
Quick pass overthrew Jamal Jeffrey.
That wasn't anywhere close.
4th down now. Get Lewis to get us out of this. Get the defense back on the field with a chance maybe to turn it back over.
Well, I hope they make the adjustment on the punting because, they almost blocked it the first time. They definitely blocked it the second time. So is Lewis going to be doing a straight-on punt this time, or is he can still do the rugby style?
We'll soon find out. They're on the line. They're coming after him.
Almost got it again.
It was a line drive caught by Nakia Brown. Had probably about a 10, 11-yard gain. It was a low liner punt. He had pressure. He had to get that ball.
He did have pressure, but at the same time, we've got to get more than a line drive punt. It gets to him too quickly, just like you made the point in the first half.
Well, Garcia just walked by and he's telling the coaches, he goes, I can't get it up. I have no time to punt. He has no time. If he would have taken his time to really do what he should have done, that would have been another block punt.
Longview with good starting field position. Once again, give the ball to White. Through the middle, 5 into the end zone that quick.
Wow. He ran right between 2 Panther defenders.
Quickly.
That had angles on him.
Oh, he's got some speed, but.
Well, the thing about that is, speed's one thing, but going through there the 3rd time untouched.
Extra point is good. Our new score, Longview on top, 38-14 over these Lufkin Panthers. 4:39 left in the 3rd quarter. We're going to take a quick break. Y'all stay with us. You're watching Lufkin Panther TV.
Got a crowd to feed? Try Chick-fil-A catering.
A new creative spirit is afoot in East Texas. All right, stand by. Action. Take courses in graphic arts, digital photography and video production, sound recording technology, music, acting and stagecraft, drawing and design, speech communications and news gathering and writing. Media studies at Angelina College prepare you to play a role in the emerging media industry. For information about programs in the Division of Fine Arts, call 936-633-5233.
You want to get away from it all? Well, come to Manning. It's only 20 minutes from Lufkin. You can stay in luxury, where romance and relaxation and breakfast rule the day. Experience the lifestyle of the timber barons that once owned this home. By the way, Manning was the 2nd largest town in Angelina County until it burned in 1935. So come see us. You'll be glad you did.
Welcome back, Panther fans. Consolidated Communications Game of the Week. Longview on top, 38-14 over these Lufkin Panthers. 4:39 left in the third quarter.
It was a quick drive, Rick. One play, 5 seconds, 32 yards. Torrey White, all 32 of them, the PAT was good, bringing the score to 38-14.
Short kick to the other side of the field this time.
Jamal Jeffrey
trying to make something happen. Ran a long way, but gained about 10, 11 yards. He's just trying to make something happen.
But you'll take the 36-yard line off after a kickoff every time. I mean, it's good field position. They ain't got their goalpost sitting on their back right now. Gives the offense a little room to operate. And they need to score. They need to start turning this thing around.
Well, at this stage of the game, I agree with you, Kerry, but really right now, I like to see just a good long drive.
Yes.
Stubblefield taking the ball up the middle, looking for some running room, trying to get outside. Ball's on the ground, fumbled out of bounds. Lufkin will retain possession. One Longview defender had a shot at it, tried to pick it up, like we was talking about a while ago. If he'd have just fell on it, we're glad he didn't.
Well, on that play, it looked like, and of course we have the privilege of height, and we can see down into it, but he had a lot of running room to the middle of the field, and he came outside where the defender was.
Well, from down here, it looked like he had open field going north and south. I don't know why he kicked it out.
You're absolutely correct, David. I mean, there wasn't anybody in the middle of the field. But ball protection, is, as a running quarterback is important.
Ball mishandled. Map falls on it. Loss of about 3 on the play. Bringing up third and long situation. When it doesn't go right, it just doesn't go right. And it's like I was saying a while ago, Lufkin is on their heels or maybe trying, but they're out of their rhythm. Big third down play coming. Stubblefield looking, quick pass out to Jamal Jeffrey. Are they going to give them a reception?
Well,
no.
He sure didn't give a no catch, right? I mean, it looked low from my angle.
They call it incomplete and fourth down. It still would have been fourth down, but
looked like the linesman on this side was going to call it a catch. He marked the ball, but one of the other officials called it an incomplete pass.
Garcia on for the punt. Had a little time to get a good kick off that time. Going to take a Lufkin bounce. Well, a good Lufkin bounce down just inside the 20-yard line, where the Longview Lobos will take over. 3:01 left in the third quarter. 38-14 our score.
Well, if you notice, Garcia used the regular punting style that time.
He really doesn't look comfortable in the regular punting style.
No, he doesn't, because that's not his exactly. But right now, that's the only thing we can do to make sure we get a good punt off.
And I know it's predictable, but Martinez last week looked a lot more comfortable in that type punting than he did the other. Sanders up the middle for just a couple of yard gain. Good job by the defensive line and those linebackers.
Kevin Moore in on the tackle then. Second down and about 7 for the Lobos.
Did you hear an update on the A&M consolidated score?
Where's my phone?
At halftime.
I'll pull it up. Y'all go ahead and call the game.
Chumley back to throw it now.
Bootleg out to Spady.
Sanders.
No, Sanders sure is.
Update. Almost about 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. A&M consolidated 23, Lake Travis 21.
Close game.
Halftime. Mexico is playing the Woodlands. 35-7.
The Woodlands.
The Woodlands are winning.
That's a proud program, and last week Katy embarrassed them.
Yeah, it was.
And I would look for them to bounce back.
3rd and short for the Longview Lobos. Play called dead.
Timeout Longview.
Must have been a coach's timeout. Well, with a timeout on the field, we're going to take a quick timeout also. Minute 37 left in the 3rd quarter. 38-14 our score. Longview on top. You're watching Lufkin Panther TV.
Get ready for a warm night of laughter and fun with comedian Paul Reiser. You loved him on the TV sitcom Mad About You. Now see him live at the Temple Theater in Lufkin on Friday, October 5th.
To get him to take a hug from his grandmother, he needs like $5. To get kissed as well, another $2.50.
See Paul and special guest Pat Hazel as they reflect on life, love, and familyhood. Tickets on sale at the Temple Theater box office or online at angelinaarts.org.
Want to be a hero, at least in your own home? Start planning your next vacation and give your family some of the greatest moments of your lives. A vacation that is judged not by what it costs you, but by what it gives you. At Holiday Travel, helping you plan the perfect getaway is exactly what we do, and providing the most value is what we do best. Book your fun jet vacation at Holiday Travel in Lufkin and do something you'll never forget.
Welcome to Whataburger. May I take your order, please?
I got the fatty melt shredded.
Honey barbecue chicken strip sandwich.
The A1 thick and hearty burger.
Chop House cheddar burger.
Your all-time favorites are back.
Seal. The all-time favorites. We brought them back for you. Coming through.
All 4 at once is even better. You won't be able to decide which one you want first.
They're back.
I may just have to rotate. The patty melt. Honey barbecue chicken strip sandwich. The A1 thick and hearty. Chop House cheddar burger. What's your all-time favorite?
Welcome back, Panther fans. Consolidated Communications. Game of the week has the Longview Lobos. On top, 38-14. White once again back in action. First down, Longview. Well, they didn't give you much of a breather. 2 plays.
Torrey White's as fine a back as we've seen all year.
Yes, he is, and he's got a very talented front line.
He does.
It's making him look good.
He does.
White once again being wrapped up close to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of 1 or 2 on the play. Bring up 2nd down. He hesitated, and that's the first time I've seen him hesitate when he come up to the line.
The thing you would think, they seem to be real one-dimensional. They just don't throw the ball very well. And as they get into district and the word gets out on that, people are going to put 9 guys in the box.
Right.
They're going to have to come up with a little bit of a passing attack, but I could easily see them 3 rounds deep in the playoffs.
Chumley rolling right, looking, being pursued.
I didn't see what happened. There must have been a block by a wide receiver.
I think
because all of a sudden 2 Lufkin Panthers disappeared as he turned the corner.
And he kept running, yes.
That was I think it was Sanders, the way he's moving around out there.
Well, he was going to throw it deep, but Houston and Hightower had good coverage on the wide receivers down deep, so he went around. Since he did get a good block, he turned it upfield. But
if we look at the replay, it's hard to tell what happened in the backfield. Was enough for a first down. White back on first down, picks up 2 or 3 yards. And that is the end of our 3rd quarter. We're going to take a quick break. Y'all stay with us. You're watching Lufkin Panther TV.
Consolidated Communications offers high-speed internet service with no limit on internet usage. Connect smartphones and tablets, use fewer data minutes, and every high-speed internet plan comes with a free wireless router. That's right, free. So you can work, browse, download, and play online all around the house. How handy is that? If you want a great online experience and a free wireless router, order high-speed internet service from Consolidated Communications.
Want to be a hero, at least in your own home? Start planning your next vacation and give your family some of the greatest moments of your lives. A vacation that is judged not by what it costs you, but by what it gives you. At Holiday Travel, helping you plan the perfect getaway is exactly what we do, and providing the most value is what we do best. Book your fun jet vacation at Holiday Travel in Lufkin and do something you'll never forget.
Welcome to Whataburger. May I take your order, please?
I got the fatty melt shredded.
Honey barbecue chicken strip sandwich.
The A1 thick and hearty burger.
Chop House cheddar burger.
Your all-time favorites are back.
Seal. The all-time favorites. We brought them back for you. Coming through.
All four at once is even better. You won't be able to decide which one you want first.
They're back.
I may just have to rotate.
The patty melt. Honey barbecue chicken strip sandwich. The A1 thick and hearty. Chop House cheddar burger. What's your all-time favorite?
Welcome back, Panthers fans. Fourth quarter, 38-14. Longview with the ball.
Longview's got the ball. They've got the scoreboard, and by all looks, they've got the game in hand. But it's time for Lufkin to show some pride and play with a lot of toughness right here and learn something and grow as a football team so that they'll be ready when it comes time to get into district next week.
Torrey White that time getting up slow. I think they're going to give him a breather.
He deserves a breather.
Jamal Hasty, sophomore running back, coming in. Give White a...
Jamichael is probably the heir apparent.
Chumley still in at quarterback. Looking, trying to throw. Completely overthrew his man. But he had good coverage, so he could have been throwing the ball away.
Excuse me, Laurent Johnson was who, or Dorian Leonard was who it was intended for. Should bring up a fourth down, and Lufkin should get the ball back.
A good stop here for the Lufkin defense.
You know, David, we talked about the tight end, Colin Jeter. He apparently is also the deep snapper.
Yeah, yes, he is. And I tell you, it looks awkward.
Kiki Kuti back. Good high spiraling punt. Take a long view bounce. Be down right about the 10-yard line, where the Lufkin Panthers will take over with a 1st and 10. With a break in the action, we're going to take a break as well. You're watching Lufkin Panther TV.
Consolidated Communications offers a unique business bundle, combining a variety of services essential to your business. High-speed internet with a free wireless router, phone service with unlimited long-distance, upgraded calling features, and a dedicated fax line, free premium tech support, and free online advertising in the phone book. And it gets better. You can even add TV service to your bundle. How handy is that? Get more than you pay for with a business bundle from Consolidated Communications.
Welcome to Whataburger. May I take your order, please?
I got the fatty melt shredded.
Honey barbecue chicken strip sandwich.
The A1 thick and hearty burger.
Chop House cheddar burger.
Your all-time favorites are back.
Seal. The all-time favorites. We brought them back for you. Coming through.
All four at once is even better. You won't be able to decide which one you want first.
They're back.
I may just have to rotate.
The patty melt. Honey barbecue chicken strip sandwich. The A1 thick and hearty. Chop House cheddar burger. What's your all-time favorite?
Welcome back, Panther fans. Early fourth quarter action. Lufkin's Panther defense gets a stop, resulting in a punt by Longview. Quarterback draw play goes nowhere.
That's just a standard zone read, and what game? Excuse me, I said it too.
You did it.
What Tyler's looking at is the end on the side where Map is headed to. If he's crashing, he keeps the ball and runs it. If he's not, then he hands the ball to Map.
Quick pass over the middle.
Intercepted.
Ran back for a touchdown by Corey Bartley.
Yeah, Bartley saw that and recognized it, just jumped the route.
It's getting ugly.
Wheels are coming off.
Wheels are coming off.
Well, I mean,
they know we got a pass to get back into it, and they know we're going to try to get back into it.
Well, our wide receivers are not breaking away. They're not getting distance from their defenders. Defenders are all over them, which forces Stubblefield to have to really throw it a perfect pass to have an opportunity.
Point after is good. 45-14. We're going to take a quick break. Y'all stay with us. You're watching Lufkin Panther TV.
At Woodland Heights Medical Center, we understand that life is too short to spend hours in an ER waiting room, and we know that in an emergency, minutes really do matter. And so, our emergency team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a clinical professional in 30 minutes or less. 30 minutes or less. Because at Woodland Heights, we think you should spend less time waiting and more time getting better. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, only at Woodland Heights Medical Center.
Connecting your business to the consumer, where should you start? At MSGPR, we specialize in providing you with innovative communication tools that make your name first on people's minds. From websites to print media, advertising, and so much more, our team of experts have you covered. So let us cater to you while you cater to your clients. Visit us online at msgpr.com or call 877-537-8780. MSGPR, we're ready to work for you.
Welcome back, Panther fans. Coming off of Longview interception, ran back for touchdown, making our score 45-14. And boys, we ain't seen this in Abe Martin Stadium in a while.
We haven't. One thing I did want to bring up, Rick, that I think we forgot to mention is our Facebook and Twitter. Chance to follow us and follow the Panthers.
Kendrick Mapp on the return, back to about the 20-yard line. Lufkin needs to just to have a series of something positive.
Something they build off of and get some confidence back. Because right now they're questioning themselves.
Right.
And hopefully they'll get a series going here and driving the ball and give the defense a little bit of time off the field too. That defense has played a lot of snaps tonight.
Yes, they have. Tyler Stubblefield. Hands off up the middle. Not sure. Looks like maybe QT.
QT or Map.
Flag on the play.
He didn't like it. Oh my God. The umpire didn't like that at all. He
picked it up, threw it, he spiked it.
He spiked it. It's going to be against
personal foul,
Longview.
face mask against Longview. Tack on 15. See if we can.
Some positive yardage there.
Yeah, that was pretty. That was pretty apparent.
Personal foul, face mask. So
bring up first down for Lufkin Panthers. It starts there.
It does. That's a positive play. Now we need another positive play.
Longview defense had that one read both ways. Tyler waited to the last minute till he was almost in the grasp and pitched out, but by that time, two defenders were on Map. So
what they need to do, again, guys, these defensive backs and linebackers are just so well coached right now. When they start running the sweep with the option in there, they're crashing in.
Right.
What we need to do is go ahead and call the play, Ricky.
Stubblefield almost picked off again. Intended receiver was Kyler Henson.
Jacoby Redden stepped right in front of it and could about a half a step more, and it was 6 again.
Well, it was. I mean, he turned and looked left, and then he threw it.
They're jumping his passes. I mean, they're reading the quarterback before he ever throws the ball.
He's got to go back to his progression, look at his own one receiver or look off his one receiver and then come back to him.
Hand off Kiki Kuti around the right side, trying to get the corner, trying to make something happen. Gain of about 3 or 4 yards, but still will be well short of a first down, bringing up 4th down.
You know, I'm really surprised that, since, again, we run the east and west, you're not going to gain anything going east and west. I'm surprised that maybe like he hadn't, Coach Green had thrown like a reverse in there. But what I was going to say earlier, guys, is the fact that if you're going to run that sweep, with option with Stubblefield and Map, take a couple of steps like you're going to run that, make those defenders bite up, and then let him step a couple feet back and then throw it long, because those defensive backs have let go of those wide receivers and they'll get burned.
Good spiraling kick for Luis Garcia.
No, that's Martinez.
Oh, is it Martinez?
Yeah.
Taking a Lufkin bounce. Be down just inside the 20-yard line where the Longview Lobos will take over. If they 25 left in the 4th quarter, we're going to keep it here because they're on the field. I don't know if Mike has kept up with time of possession tonight, but our defense has been on the field most of the night.
It does, and the other thing I've noticed this year, and we started at game 1, we talked about the numbers looked a little less. We're not playing as many kids this year. Right. We either don't have the depth or we're trying to get experience for these younger kids by letting them play.
Good takedown.
Now we're going to call a horse collar on that, I think. That's what you're going to see.
I know, it's a flag on the far side. I don't know if he's...
it's going to be interesting to see.
It's going to be a horse collar.
From over the top?
Yeah. See?
That's what he's calling.
And then you saw the play earlier with Matt.
They're calling a face mask.
Oh.
They're calling on James Moreland, what they're calling it on. He's reaching over and grabbing the back of the helmet.
He had his shirt.
He had his jersey.
Of course, we had the advantage of instant replay, whereas they don't on the field. Which I'm glad in high school we don't have a review booth.
Oh, absolutely.
In my opinion, that has almost ruined NFL.
That gives us the next week to talk bad about the officials. Good job. Good job by the defensive front. At 42, Moreland's having himself a game.
Yes, he has. Notice Longview to the line real quick then, trying to get the ball off before Lufkin was snapped, before Lufkin was ready.
The other thing is I look at Moreland, they play him down with his hand on the ground as a defensive end, but his size and with his speed, he would make an excellent middle linebacker.
Yes, he would. He's had a big game tonight. Handoff up the middle. Gain of about 2 or 3, bringing up 3rd down.
Well, Longview's got a whole new offensive line in there.
Well, we got a new quarterback in there. We got quite a bit new.
Yeah, they're subbing. In fact, they did that the last series.
Well, they've got district start next week too, I believe.
I think everybody has one. I think it all starts next week.
Good execution. Good fake. Good read on the.
Great job by the quarterback.
Quarterback looking off the receiver. The gentleman we mentioned a while ago, Jamichael Hasty, sophomore.
Well,
getting the screen that time.
The quarterback let Moore come all the way, not Moore, excuse me, yeah, it was Kevin Moore, come all the way to him, and then just at the last minute, he really set the screen up instead of what we were talking about with Gandy a while ago, where he just started giving ground early. That the quarterback has to really make that play work. He's got to deceive the defense.
Trying to see who the running back is. 28, I believe.
Ladarius Peterson.
Junior, running back for Longview.
Just one of a stable. Longview's known for its running backs.
Tripped up by one of the linebackers, or if he hadn't have, he might have been looking at another 6.
Yeah, I believe that was Dylan Kelly. He got a hand on the foot.
What does this do, Kerry? You're a ball player. What does this do to you mentally after getting it handed to you by any team?
Well,
I mean, what does that do to your psyche for the next week?
It shakes your confidence, there's no doubt. But what Coach Quick's going to tell his team tonight is this part of the season's over with.
Right.
None of them have counted to this point. We're 2-2, but that's all out the window. The games that really count as to whether we're going to the playoffs and how far we're going in the playoffs are the ones that begin a week from now in A&M. So we're going to put this behind us. We're not even going to look at the film probably. We'll grade it. Y'all go on. But what we're going to do is come back and work harder next week. It's got to create an urgency about it. But it does shake your confidence. You walk out there and you feel lousy till tomorrow sometime.
Right. Next week, folks, we travel to College Station to take on A&M Consolidated. I was down there last week.
I'm going to miss Abe Martin, to be honest with you.
We've kind of set roots here, haven't we?
We really have. We really have.
Full 3 home games in a row.
But we'll be there and bring it to you next week.
Although I did miss last week.
We will be there and bring it to them next week.
Always excited to go to Aggie Town. Matter of fact, I'm headed there tomorrow to watch A&M take on South Carolina State. I think A&M's like 80-point favorites, so.
Should be a happy time in Aggieland tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Hasty on the carry.
And Moreland again on the tackle. I don't know that we have tackles, but I'm thinking, David, maybe 10, 12 tackles tonight for.
Well, yeah, he's been in there, I tell you.
Or part of 10 or 12,
yeah,
maybe.
Moreland and Moore have been doing a great job tonight. I said we haven't heard too much about DeMontre. He might not have made any solo tackles, but he did cause a fumble, and he definitely has slowed up or tripped up the runners.
You know, as a senior, DeMontre's got to understand that part of the. He's going to draw all that attention. He's got to fight through it, and he's going to have some tough nights, but he's occupying 2 and 3 people to keep him out of the play, and that means as much to his defense as sometimes the tackle does.
Well, just the fact that Coach King shows respect to him, and he's ran away from him, or away from him.
Well, if he runs to him, he's got a tackle and a tight end on him and then a lead back.
Right.
So if he gets through the double team, he's still got a lead back to deal with, and it makes it tough when they run at him. Now, he got free there. I watched him as he came off the end, and he got free and got a hand on the leg of the running back.
You see, that's what he's been doing. He's been getting a hand on him, tripping him up, even though the running back's gained 4 or 5 yards, but it's because of that trip. he didn't gain 8 or 10 yards.
Right, right. And that's hard to quantify in the stats, but your coaches appreciate it.
2nd down and 6 coming up for Longview. Play blown dead. I think the play clock had run down. Nope.
False start.
False start.
With 3:14 to go in the quarter, and the game is already decided.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be interesting to watch Coach King.
Hand off Hasty, right side.
DJ Williams right with him.
No, they've switched. They've got another running back in now. Demarion Russell, senior running back.
That's just about as deep of an eye back as I've seen.
Looking to throw, has the man, has the ball complete. Receiver Dorian Leonard, the junior wide receiver. That play was good enough for a first down. Clock ticking down to 2 minutes as the play is off. Hard running by Mr. Russell. Ball marked just shy of the 10-yard line.
All these running backs from Longview run hard. Mr. Russell ran real hard that play. If not for a good tackle, he could have gotten in the end zone then. That confidence that you built the last 2 games, though, you were talking about what tomorrow brings, Rick, is kind of gone at this point.
Russell caught at the line for no gain, bring up 3rd and about 6 for a first.
And by all accounts and looking at it, our 2 toughest district ball games are going to be our first 2 district ball games. Although we do have a week off in between them for an open date. But this team's they've got 5 days to pick themselves up and go face a really good A&M Consolidated team.
This will be the first time that I can think of that Lufkin has played Consolidated.
No, it's really not. I can remember that we were actually in the district with Consolidated once before. And we went over to when my daughter was in high school, which has to be 98, 99 in there.
Oh, okay.
We actually went over and to play at Consolidated and got there, got the warm-up done, and then the sirens went off. And they put us all in the school. And a tornado actually came right by the school, and the game was called, canceled, and we went home. We drove home.
Well,
I picked up a busload of drill team members because the bus broke down.
Oh, really? Somebody had told me that their stadium is a replacement stadium, that they did have a tornado and destroyed the stadium, and it's kind of portable looking, but
the light towers were at angles.
Oh, really? Well, folks, that's the end of our ball game. Our score: Longview Lobos handedly beating the Lufkin Panthers tonight, 45-14, and we don't say that often.
No, that's as bad a beat in Abe Martin as I can remember. Now, my memory's not real good, and I'm going to try to forget this one quickly.
Consolidated Communications offers movies on demand. Access up to 3,000 hours of rental movies per month, all at your fingertips. Big titles, big stars, low prices. And some new releases can be rented from Consolidated Movies on Demand before they're available from other rental sources. How handy is that? If you like watching movies, bring Hollywood into your home with Movies on Demand, part of your subscription to TV service from Consolidated Communications.
Want to be a hero, at least in your own home? Start planning your next vacation and give your family some of the greatest moments of your lives. A vacation that is judged not by what it costs you, but by what it gives you. At Holiday Travel, helping you plan the perfect getaway is exactly what we do, and providing the most value is what we do best. Book your fun jet vacation at Holiday Travel in Lufkin and do something you'll never forget.
Alexander Electric Incorporated understands the kind of impact a disrupted electrical service can have on your home or business. Since 1984, they have grown to be the largest electrical contractor in East Texas with quality workmanship, honesty, and exceptional service. East Texas can count on Alexander Electric to be there. Choose a company you can depend on. Call now or go online at alexanderelectric.com to schedule an appointment. Alexander Electric.
Came out rolling and got some breaks early and took advantage of it. We didn't continue to do that the whole game.
So based on the outcome we have here, on the first half, let's break it down to the first half and second half. What were the positive things in which you did see about the Panthers in the first half?
Well, we tried to execute some things offensively that we put in, and the kids did that well. We made some plays defensively and lined up versus a team that plays downhill and runs the ball well. So. There are some good things, and I thought the kids played hard. They didn't quit, and it's a tough situation to play to end. At the end of the game like that. So, we got kids that are still fighting at the very end.
And we come back to the second half now, and we come out. I was thinking that normally, traditionally, Lufkin, usually when we get the ball, we usually have a pretty good opening series, on the second half. What did you see different this time?
Well, we came out, we went 3 and out, and put our defense back on the field, and. You got to sustain drives and get first downs, and good things will happen that way. You can't go 3 and out. So, you give them credit. They played good.
Based on injuries, we know basically everything looked to be okay except for Jabrise. Have we heard any word about him?
No, he'll be okay. He went and took an X-ray, but he'll be fine.
Okay, Coach. Next week we start it all over. I know it's bad. We're always used to winning 2-2. Preseason, but that's out the gate now. Everybody starts 0-0.
That's right. That's why you play good people during the non-district, and it's got to help you in the district race. And we got to go to work. We'll go to work in the morning at 9 and start for the next week.
Coach, appreciate it very much, and we'll see you next week at 8 a.m. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Coach Quick. Unfortunately, it wasn't the outcome of which we wanted here at A. Martin Stadium, field of John Outlaw Memorial Field, but. As all things said, that's preseason. Now we start district next week. So throw out all those records. It doesn't mean nothing right now. So here we go. Come on out, support your Lufkin Panthers, because we're going to College Station, play the A&M Consolidated. So let's get that Purple Road team going, and let's go support those Panthers. Y'all have a great week, and may God bless.
Thank you.